weeb with the Naruto sweater, the Goku poster in the back, and someone thought they drew Mugiwara at the next to it. So he's our resident weeb coming to us from San Francisco, and we've got our special guest, the gentle one himself.
Yes, sir.
I will let him introduce himself. From his accent, you will know that he comes from the motherland.
The motherland.
So,
Texas.
go, bruv. Go. Shut up, man.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for having me. In fact, I didn't even expect you guys to get me on. I was even actually joking when I said, "Oh, get me on your show," but you guys took it serious. But anyway, I'm here. But first of all, I want to say something. Mommy, we made it. We're here, man. We're in the big leagues. I've always wanted to say that I'm going to share. If you allow me, I'm going to share this video to everybody. I'm here, you know.
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Make yourself comfortable here in the big leagues, man.
I know it. You guys do great stuff. I've been looking at your shows, and you know, I'm actually glad to be here. You know. Anyway, thank you. But just a little bit about myself. They call me the Gentle One. That's my gamer tag on Xbox. That's where I play primarily. Also, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. From the motherland, as my man said it. You know. What else? I started out a podcast too, gaming podcast. We talk about games. You know, I have my co-host as well with two. And we talk about everything games. You know, something we decided to take off because we felt that there's no presence, like a actual presence in Nigeria. Can't speak for Africa, but I know of Nigeria when it comes to podcasting, gaming podcasting. So we decided to bring that out, let people know we talk about games. We have the passion for games. We have the love for games. We also want to let people understand what it feels about like in gaming and where I come from, you know, let people out there. So hopefully I can share a link, let you guys hear a little bit about that. And so far, yeah, that's about it, man. I'm a simple guy, you know, who loves games. That's it.
All right. Welcome to the big leagues. We're looking forward to seeing what you do with and around us. Fair warning, the show is it's usual. Well, you said you've seen it before, so you know what's coming.
Do you know what's coming?
Well,
It
hold
could
on.
get rough,
Well,
man.
okay. I'm not. I wouldn't tell you. I haven't seen it in details. I haven't like looked at your shows from end to end. But
you
Okay.
done fucked up, bruv. You
You
done
painted a target on yourself.
It's not too late to sign out, is it?
No,
Right?
no. Committed. Keep your word.
Okay, no problem. By the time it gets rough, I'm out.
All right. So here we go. First off, Cozy, what have you been playing this past week?
Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
On
And
Switch?
Overwatch.
Hey, it's a game. It's a game, okay?
No, also, I need to plug this game. It's called, like, Turnip Boy commits tax evasion.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Okay.
I'm telling
Turnip
you.
Boy commits tax evasion.
Yeah, I heard about that game.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, but and it's not long, so it's just like you having a short amount of like, what is this? I actually started it because I was like, what is this? Because someone recommended it, and I was like, I see why they recommended this to me. It's like kind of like how if you ever played like Donut County, that kind of like weird. I don't really know how to describe it as a game, but it's just silly and fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Riveting stuff. Riveting stuff. Earth-shaking games.
Sorry.
What have you been playing?
A game about taxation.
I've been playing
Yeah.
nothing but the best, greatness, you know. Just showering
Horizon?
myself
Okay,
with it
PlayStation.
all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Horizon?
What,
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. I've been playing all sorts of stuff, like PS3 games.
Ooh, what?
Well, for instance,
Please be
I'm
specific.
going through the Devil May Cry collection right now.
Nice.
On there, I have played a little bit of Mass Effect.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, dug a little deeper in that game. That game's getting more fun the more that I put time into it. Let's see. Jedi Fallen Order, I fell back into that game. Was not a fan of it, but I recently figured out why I wasn't a fan of it after I played it a little bit. The map design for me is just not good. But the game but the game itself, like the gameplay and everything is great. But like the just the map design, some of the ways that you get from one end to another, I just don't like it. And it makes it really hard to revisit certain areas, so I just didn't like it that much for that. But it's fun, and I'm gonna beat that game for sure. Let's see what else. I've been playing some PS5 as well. I did try Demon Souls on PS5, and I figured out I'm not a Souls fan at all. I just really enjoy Elden Ring. So, yep, that it is what it is. I just don't like. I mean, that grind. It just is just not that fun in a linear world. For me. It's just not. I want to be able to explore and do stuff and run into things that are way more powerful than me and take that L. I mean, like, I'm cool with that. I'd rather do that and then fight my way in, or figure out a strategy than just kind of run through all these like monsters and not really in a very linear. I don't know. It's just not. It's not for me at the end of the day. But I also played some of my Sega CD. And I played.
Oh, you got a Sega CD?
Yes, I got a 32X on my Sega Genesis hooked up to the Sega CD. So you know that big old cluster thing. It's massive. It's sitting right back there. It's just black, so you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I was playing Midnight Raiders on my Sega CD. That's pretty fun. I just got the Warriors, the actual case for it. I actually have this game already, but I didn't have the case for it. We got Super C for the Nintendo, Super Contra, if you remember that game.
That was a good one.
Yep, and finally figured out how to properly use my NES because, you know, I mean, like, you have to find the sweet spot on those old NESs, or else it just gives you like that white and gray or white and black screen over and over and over. So I finally got that figured out. Actually, the lady got it figured out first, and she's, you know, showing me how
your wife did it.
Yeah, because she's more into the NES than I am. She's more into the NES than I am. I'm into Sega. I'm a Sega. I'm a Sega guy. I'm a Sega guy. She's a Nintendo.
Your wife knows. Stop showing off that your wife knows and cares enough about video games to set up the console. Please. We don't need that.
Bro,
moving the hell on.
I went to a pawn shop and found Assassin's Creed Brotherhood in this sniper game for my 360 for 75 cents a piece. Brother?
No.
Wow.
75.
That's a good deal.
75 cents. I didn't know what they had.
Is the disc in good condition?
Oh, yeah. It is in great condition, and they both have the books in them.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. It's not fair.
Yeah,
okay. So before we move on to Gentle's games, at Stankmore says, "What up, people? What up?" This time he actually greeted everyone else. Welcome, welcome, Stankmore.
Yeah,
we are all worthy of a greeting now. I feel privileged.
I don't like that. I like it when you're just on my side, Stank.
Oh God!
Dismiss the rest of these peasants.
No. Oh, now they feel the Elden Lord the rest of us are just peasants. All right. He says Jedi Fallen Order was trash coming from a Star Wars fan.
The story is
What?
pretty. The
What are
story
you
is.
talking about?
I kind of feel him on the story aspect of it. The story aspect is kind of when you're
bland.
out when you're outside the ship, it's bland. But when you're inside the ship, it's dope. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
how I.
yeah, yeah.
That's how I felt about it. Like when I was inside the ship, it felt very. What is it? It felt very Guardian of the Galaxy. It gave you that feeling.
Okay.
But when you're outside the ship and you talk to people, it feels like I'm disengaged compared to what I was in the ship. Especially when I'm like standing in the wrong directions and shit like that. It looks weird.
Well, first off, I want to challenge Stankmore. Please explain why it was trash. Take your time, bruv. We will read that response.
That sounds like a
Gentle.
threat. Gameplay was mid too.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying the gameplay was tight as hell. Like it wasn't earth shattering, but for me it was solid. It was solid, and the story was also solid. And speaking as a Star Wars fan, after all the L's I've been taking, me personally, in terms of story-wise with Star Wars as a franchise, it was nice to see something that just, it was okay. Just seeing that for me felt like a big dub. That's why, I will defend Jedi Fallen Order to the.
The skill tree was pretty mid, though. You can't lie,
dude.
That skill tree was hella mid.
like I said, the game was a solid 7 out of 10 in my opinion. But to call it
people
trash,
thought
no.
It ain't trash. I'll agree with you there. It ain't trash.
Yeah, it was solid. And dude, after all the crap most of us have to deal with, can we have something decent? Just decent. That's all I'm asking.
There's a lot of people that said that was their game of the year.
Exactly. And I think most of those people's opinion was attached to all the hurt that they've been getting from the Star Wars franchise in general.
And we do have to keep in mind, this is before the new consoles came out. That game came out.
Exactly.
So it was running on older hardware.
And it wasn't just running, dude. It wasn't glitching. There was no game-breaking stuff that you usually see from AAA. It was just a good, solid game. Let's be honest.
Now you're capping, Logan.
8 out of 10 games. It was a good game. What are you talking about?
Good game.
Thank you.
It was cool.
All right. At Stankmore says gameplay was mid too. Ain't nothing wrong with mid, bruv. Not everything is Ghost of Tsushima or Elden Ring.
That's true.
Relax.
That is true. Those are facts.
At Dragonheart Yobi TV. Wow, that's a long name. Says #peace love life.
That's bro right
Peace.
there. That's bro right there. He's
Peace.
a good dude. He's a good dude.
Okay. I wasn't sure to say he or she, so thanks for clearing that up, Ham.
He's a good dude.
You say that one
right,
as opposed to this one. You would understand that if you played through all of Mass Effect.
Gentle, what have you been playing the last 5 days? Or 6 or 7?
Last 5 days. Come on. Anyway, Halo Infinite. I've been on that. I mean, to the point that I can't even stop playing.
No one's playing Halo Infinite.
I know. I hear that a lot, but I can't stop playing.
Cozy, are you crazy? It takes literally 10 seconds to get in a lobby. Sit down, bro. Stop talking cack with your Nintendo ways. Go ahead, Gentle.
Damn.
Does Nintendo even know the internet exists?
Yes.
Go ahead, Gentle. Go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
What else? I just got back on Sekiro. I owned that years ago. I mean, when it came out, I sold it off because I was annoyed about that game. It was killing me. But man, from Elden Ring, I just said, let me get back on it. So I'm having a fun time with it. So it's okay now. Because Elden Ring has taught me a little bit about, getting through it. So anyway, so Sekiro, I'm back on that. Also Scarlet Nexus. I put that on the side for a bit.
How are you playing all these games, bro?
Wait, man. Look, man. Game Pass changed me, so I'm gonna put that there. So anyway, Scarlet Nexus. I'm playing
For
through
the devs,
that.
though.
The only thing, the downside for Scarlet Nexus is the dialogue. It's boring to me. JR, I don't know if that's common. Wait. Hold on. Let me land.
I will kick you the fuck out.
Just let me
Tread.
Let him finish.
My wheels are down. I haven't landed yet. Let me land. Okay. The dialogue, right? It's not like it's just it. I'm not saying what they're saying is boring. It's just too long. Like,
it is
you
long.
skip back and forth. I skip through most of this stuff. And why I'm still playing is just the action scenes, the gameplay. I love it. I even want to play more JRPG because of the action scenes, the action, the fighting, and everything. Yes, that's okay. But the dialogue, I don't know.
We can skip them.
Hey, Gentle, let me ask you this question real quick. Gentle, let me ask you this question real quick.
Go ahead.
If the whole cutscene was not just like pictures and it was like actually in motion, it would be a lot more easier to digest. But now that it's not, it feels like you're hearing a lot. And it kind of and it kind of slowly like even if you're into the story, I was into the story, but but even me, especially the second time running through, I found myself like really watching, then just kind of fading away, and then I'd be like, oh shoot, the cutscene's over, and I can keep playing. Like that's what would happen. That would be the time I'd pick up my phone and check Twitter or something like that.
I think because they had a lot of them.
Right, exactly.
And I'm just saying.
So, for that, it's not so bad that you turn off from the game, but it gets boring. You just want to skip through, and I don't want to skip through, especially for cutscenes. Cutscenes are like the icing on the cake for me when it comes to that. But that's it. But the game has its good parts, and I'm okay with that. I've been playing a little bit of what? Let's say.
Looks mad as hell.
Loke, are you good? Loke.
He's disappointed in his fellow African. He is. You brought shame to my nation.
No, Scarlet. Look. I'll say this.
No, just zip it. You've mentioned 4 games, bro. You've mentioned 4 games. I don't even know where the fuck you find the time to play 4 games at the same time.
I just mentioned like 8 before him, and you didn't stop me at all.
Tell him, you are a freak of nature, okay? So
he's being polite.
Saying, listen, gentle.
Yeah.
Maybe you wouldn't find Scarlet Nexus so boring if you weren't hopping from game to game. Okay?
That's not true. That just actually makes you want to put it down faster.
I clocked Scarlet Nexus.
You know what?
Oh God. Okay, you know what? Let's not turn this into a debate about Scarlet Nexus. It's not on the topic.
It had too many cutscenes. They would tease you with a little battle, and then be like, back to our cutscene. Thankfully, they made them all skippable. That was the only good thing. They made them all skippable.
Cozy, I would like for us not to have Ham Solo telling us that he needs to leave because we spent too much time talking about other guy. So
no, I'm free today. I'm free today.
Move.
Oh, so you're free today. So, as I was saying,
all right, fine, go, Cozy. Let's get it.
Okay, cutscenes were too many and they were trash, and I was just like, I'm done. Please stop.
That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I politely got. But yeah, it's the cutscenes. We didn't ask for that. Whatever that was.
Okay, going back to the chat. Ed Stankmore says, my expectations for Star Wars games are high. I wanted to feel like a Jedi didn't at all. What?
It's kind
Especially
of.
after
I wrote him
playing.
back.
Hold on, let me finish. Especially after playing games like Star Wars Episode 3, where gameplay was damn near perfect. I don't know, man. That sounds like nostalgia. At Dragonheart. Oh, sorry. Oh, Yobi. Okay. He says, just call me Yobi. It's all love. I'm a Mass Effect junkie. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, just
someone
for
with
that,
taste.
man.
Someone with
Just for
taste.
that.
Yeah.
You're awesome. You're awesome. TSW. Oh, whatever. I've been playing Football Manager all week.
Mid.
Judge me if you want. I do not care.
No
Let's start.
judgment from here.
Oh, okay. So starting off from the first, with the first topic, this one's going to be long. Microsoft reportedly working on putting ads, in-game ads, into Xbox games. A new report indicates the company wants to let advertisers place advertisements, go figure, inside free-to-play games on Xbox. So it is free-to-play. Going
Yeah.
live by the third quarter. Reports that are that this new program would add more games that brands can advertise in and allow more developers to sell ad space. Their sources indicate these ads could show up as billboards in a racing game, for example.
See,
According to the report, Microsoft may not be interested in taking a cut of ad revenue from in-game Xbox ads. Instead, the revenue would be shared between the game developer and ad tech company that places it. One of the Business Insider sources speculates that Microsoft wants to provide more money-making opportunities for free-to-play developers. Their sources also say Microsoft is worried about the potential backlash of inserting ads. They say Microsoft may try to create a marketplace where only select brands can insert ads in a way that doesn't disrupt gameplay. Here's an interesting piece. The last piece of information. Sony is cooking up plans to run in-game ads in PlayStation games as a rival to Microsoft plans in terms of their program for ads. Let's let Gentle have the first stab. What do you think about this in-game ad situation?
Yeah, man, I saw that for a while ago. Okay, let me start off by saying this. Look, all these additions from or non-gaming features or non-gaming additions to gaming in general, I would say this: if it doesn't hinder or distract gameplay, I welcome it. To be honest, whether or not it brings like it's. The companies are trying to profit on or things like that. But my issue is don't distract me, don't hinder me from playing that game. Even microtransactions too, if you want to bring it up to that point. I'm good with it, but don't distract me, don't hinder me from playing what I paid for or what I'm playing at that moment in time. But when it comes to ads in general, well, to be honest, look, sometimes how I see look at the sports game, especially FIFA. If you guys play FIFA, you can see the ads already in the stadiums, and that brings a little bit of reality to the game. To be honest, it makes me feel like I'm watching a live game when I see those things or ads.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, look, especially when I'm playing games, free to play games. Why not? I mean, as long as you're not, making messing up my gameplay or messing up my vibe. Yeah, and it's not in my face, not cutting my gameplay and all that kind of stuff. I'm good with it.
So moving before we go to Cozy, I just want to challenge your little reality point. I mean, it's realistic for you to have like a Samsung billboard in an NBA 2K game, right? It's also realistic for the game to cut out to like a 3-minute ad for State Farm. Because that's what happens when you watch NBA games. You see how that can get turned on us?
That won't happen though, bro.
Because you have to keep them in. And in fact,
They
if
did
they're
it
just
for
like
UFC.
backboards in
They
the
did it,
billboards.
guys. The same publisher, 2K Games, did it for UFC. I'm just saying. Y'all saying it's never gonna happen. It's already happened. But okay. Ham, give us your take on this one.
Oh, I thought you were going to Cozy, but okay. So I
Wanna
don't know,
keep
like
it balanced.
I mean, so
Cozy.
I'm very
You know.
I'm very I'm very okay with it as long as I don't happen to see like a Mountain Dew billboard on in Starfield or something like that. Like if I start
hold up, Han Solo. Why did you mention Mountain Dew? Or it just came out of the blue? Or you just don't like? Okay.
No, I like Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew in moderation. I probably haven't had a Mountain Dew in probably like 3 or 4 months. But
you sound like you have a problem with Mountain Dew, but okay.
But no, Mountain Dew's okay. It's just the first thing that came off the top of my head is because.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Well, you know, Mountain Dew's been involved in like a lot of gaming stuff and whatnot in the past. So I would not be surprised to see them or Taco Bell or Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, hell, used to get demo discs from Pizza Hut. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those big heavy hitters. In what's kind of funny is Pepsi owns like all of them. But anyways, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, kind of like General was saying, I definitely wouldn't mind in like a racing game or something like that, because that kind of put me in like all right, this is in my world. This feels a little bit more home for me. Now I don't want to see like maxi pads being freaking being advertised at basketball games and stuff like that. I think that would be.
Who's got a problem with maxi pads? Can someone in the chat find out why he has a problem with maxi pads?
I'm just saying, like, in general, it'd just be kind of weird seeing certain commercials in different areas. But you know how fun it would have been to see real crazy commercials in Cyberpunk? Like, that would have been probably hilarious. And the way that they're going to target these ads isn't going to be bland. They're going to want it to like, if they were like go back to Mountain Dew for a second and put it in a cyberpunk-esque way. They're going to make it like fit in there to the point that it might be funny or entertaining, to where you see it, you're like, oh, that's funny, and it makes you think of Mountain Dew. And then you start talking to your friends about what you've seen and whatnot. I think that's kind of the point in what that they're trying to do with, or at least I feel like that would be the point of some of the smarter people trying to go at ads. You don't want to just throw a sticker somewhere. You want to make it, enticing.
Pop.
Yeah, exactly.
You could throw stickers. It could be in-game stickers you get. And you're like, what does this mean? And then each one has like a QR code or something. And bam! Be sure to drink plenty of Ovaltine.
There you
go.
You
guys really, everyone is like thumbs up for this. Is that it?
Well,
everyone.
I'm not all thumbs up for it, but everybody likes to say support the devs, right? Well, if this is something that will support development,
everybody, if Sony,
I don't support the devs.
Addicts talk about support devs, okay?
Okay,
they don't understand the economics of the gaming economy. If the game has been released, the labor has already been paid. But anyway,
correct. But the point of a lot of people saying that is if you support the developers, they'll continue to make new stuff with the current IP that they made, or completely make a new IP that's even better than the last. And that's kind of the whole point behind supporting the devs.
Okay, so before we move on to Cozy, let's catch up a bit on the chat. Okay. Let's move on. Let's catch up with the chat. Dogpool says Scarlet Nexus was not that great.
Oh yeah, you trash weeb with trash weeb game taste.
Okay, whatever. Yobi says after Star Wars KOTOR remake, we gotta take a break from the lightsabers and make games based on Mandalorians, Sith Lords, scoundrels. Hell, I would love to see a Wookiee. No Wookiee games. We're good. Or Yoda game.
I want only Wookiees and Ewoks.
no. Hell
Yes,
no.
only
Hell
Wookiees
no.
and Ewoks. Wookiee and
Ham,
Ewok
do you want a Wookiee
supremacy.
game? Ham, do you want a Wookiee game?
Not particularly.
Wait.
I'm not a diehard
would you
Star
like a
Wars
game?
fan though.
Gentle, would you like a game where 90% of the dialogue is would
That'd
you
be
like a game like
interesting.
that? You're complaining about Scarlet Nexus dialogue. Would you prefer?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that.
Supremacy! Wookiee
You're just being
supremacy!
contrarian right now. What supremacy?
Wookiee.
Yeah, Wookiee.
You see what I'm
All right,
wearing?
Cozy.
You see what I'm wearing?
right
You see?
now.
Do you?
Okay. Dragon. Yobi says the gentle one. Okay. Stankmore, you're still dealing with lightsabers with Sith Lords, though. Oh, okay. This is gonna degenerate into a Star Wars chat now. At Dogpool says we need them maxi pad ads in the UFC games. Thank you. We do need maxi pad ads.
They're very absorbent. Those people stink.
Okay. At least we have one satisfied customer. At Dogpool says put a coupon code up there for a block of cheese. Everyone be playing it then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
You said we
Cozy,
only had one
what do you think about-
satisfied customer. Loke.
I didn't say they only have. I'm saying we have one satisfied customer in our chat. Christ.
I thought you were satisfied with it, but never mind.
Okay, Cozy, please give us your take.
We are already being advertised to.
Advertisement.
We're
Sorry?
already being advertised to in small ways, in large ways, in every way conceivable. We are constantly being bombarded with ads. As long as the ads aren't intrusive, and tailored towards the game, I think it's perfectly fine. Also, as long as I don't know, this is probably too much because you can be I guess big companies will be the only, but as long as in certain games, people who created those games weren't obligated. Oh, we to show only certain companies ads, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Count on Cozy to give us a nuanced take. Nice. I appreciate it. I like it. Yobi says, what about a game based on Yoda's species? I could get behind that. Like 90% of the dialogue is starting from the back to the front. That sounds like fun. Like you'd have to replay the game like 6 times to understand what's happening, but it sounds like lots of fun. Moving on to the next topic, Cory Barlog gives an update on God of War Ragnarok. Video game director, designer, and writer Cory Barlog has been with Sony Santa Monica since the original God of War and was the lead director of the 2018 game. Barlog has now stepped into producer role for God of War Ragnarok. In a video posted to Twitter on Santa Monica Studios account, he says, and I quote, "We are perfectionists. Everyone's tightening up the graphics on level 3. There's so much going on right now that I wish that we could share with you, but it's just not ready to be shown." So before you guys talk about his little quote or soliloquy or whatever you want to call it, let's please address the Twitter talk about God of War Ragnarok looking like DLC. Ham. I want you to go ham on this one.
Well, I initially
Go.
said it looked like DLC when I first seen it. Remember, Loke?
You said that shit?
Yeah.
Okay,
I initially said that it looked like this more of the same. I said those words.
Gentle, go.
No, you're not going to stop me right now. You're not going to stop me right now, sir. Gentle.
And how will it go?
Yeah. Let me continue. So I don't really see. I mean, I am not a diehard God of War fan by any means. I played 2018, beat it. I beat it. It was a great game. Well, I mean, come on. How serious are you going to take somebody that's not a diehard fan? Okay, you know, like, come on, like, let's be real, right?
Dude, logic. This is the internet. You want logic?
I don't
Go to
care.
a classroom.
I don't care. Well, all right.
Around here,
fine,
these
fine.
motherfuckers don't use no logic.
I don't care. I do
All
not
right.
care.
Oh, look at you enunciating the T.
But
Look at you.
anyways,
I do not care.
I do not, sir.
Care.
But anyways, all right. I'll let y'all continue until I can continue.
Okay, sorry. Continue. I'm just talking nonsense. I was just making noises.
I noticed.
You know what?
But anyways, so like I seen the trailer that they put out, and I was like, that's cool, but it looks like more of the same kind of game. From what he said in his what you call a soliloquy, I think what he's saying is, hey, we've noticed what people are saying, and we're trying to, fix that and make sure it's even bigger and prettier and better than what we showed off before. That's what I took from that. But like with what David Jaffe said, and similar to what I said, like I don't really see exactly what's wrong with saying something like that. If you're the fan, if you're the huge fan of this, and I'm not as much, then you should be happy. You shouldn't care about whether I'm happy or not. But for David Jaffe specifically, he kind of did, take 2 steps back and then walk forward and then take 2 steps back. Because he did say, I'd feel some type of way if somebody called my game DLC, but you know what? This game looks like DLC. So he kind of like walked into that on his own. I listened to a good portion of that podcast, and he kind of hurt himself with that. Whether he deserved to be yelled at like that? No, nobody does. But did he kind of walk into the fire on his own? Pretty much. And that's kind of on him. I mean, when you go on a podcast like that, you should know what to expect. And he got exactly what was there.
Alcohol.
Okay, before we move on, let's catch up with the chat. At Dogpool says, look at this pony in the chat. Who's the pony? Please point them out. At Bushido N7 is sending a big ol' heart to CosyBeluga. Bow chicka bow wow.
No, not like that at all.
Yobi says origins of Star Wars. It can focus on the origins of the Jedi Sith, Mandalorians, everything we all know and love about that uniform universe all wrapped up into one game. Dude. Bro,
Star Wars is the way of life.
Look, I'm not going to ban anyone from saying whatever they want to say. So, I think that's a good idea. I'd like to play a game on the origins of the Jedi. That would be interesting. Cozy, give us your take on Cory Barlog's mini monologue.
I think.
Hello.
Saying, can you hear me? Am I hearable?
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
I think what
Yes. Audible.
Hearable now, bitches. Excuse me.
Bushido N7 will probably like to be your bitch, but anyway, keep going.
Sir.
Yo, that's my guy, Bushido.
Sir.
Yeah, Bushido's dope.
Cozy, you still there?
Yes, I'm still there. Everyone else can hear me?
God damn it, my
we can all hear.
Anyway.
Continue, Cozy. Loke needs to fix his stuff.
It's like saying that something is just like basically DLC in that way is kind of dismissive. I think like you could say the same thing in a better way. Like say it's something like it doesn't look expansive enough to warrant it being its own game.
That's the same thing though. Why do you guys need it to be soft? Why do you need it to be soft?
Because saying this looks like DLC is kind of like dismisses how expansive DLC.
Oh my god. It's not like he said, man, this game is absolute ass. If I was you, I wouldn't buy it. It looks exactly like the other. Like, he didn't say that. He just said, you know, it kind of looks like DLC. And there's nothing. I don't see what's wrong with saying that. Why does everybody need a layer of butter on their fucking bread to eat? I don't
see it too.
Like, just eat.
That feels more dismissive to say this looks like DLC. I guess because that's how it's become a commonly used sort of thing, is this looks like DLC.
I feel like everybody needs a booty rub before they get a comment.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Ham, you already had your rant. Now you're just interjecting.
I am.
I'm sorry. Keep it together, man.
I'm sorry. I should take a step back. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, like, it's looking like DLC
Gentle, go
has
ahead.
become dismissive.
Okay, what do you mean?
Go ahead.
What do you mean? My take on Cory Barlog?
I agree with Cozy.
Or David Jaffe?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Cory Barlog, I'll start with him. I don't know what you want from the man. I mean, he's just giving an update, and I mean, he's still tightening up graphics on level 3. What do you want from the man? What else do you want from him? He's giving us an update about the game, and whatever it is, if the game gets delayed till next year, as an outcome of that, it's all good. I mean, just wait. It's great. You have to wait for greatness at the end of the day. This whole talk about DLC. Well, from the how many seconds was the teaser clip on State of Play for God of War Ragnarok? I mean, you just have to take what you see there. If it looks like the same thing to you, for you to call it a DLC, that's fine. I mean, look, let's not act like we've not seen that kind of thing before. A lot of games on sequels, they use the same assets, same templates, and make the next sequel. I mean, we've seen it before. And the guy, David Jaffe, was just giving us his own take. He said it looks like DLC. And I just feel fans are just attached to whatever they love. And whatever anybody says about the game, it doesn't have to be a slight to that game. Whatever it sounds, it just comes off bad. Doesn't matter. It's because it's their attachment to that game. That's the problem. So, I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with what David Jaffe said, to be honest. Okay, you can say because I'm not a God of War fan or PlayStation fan. Yeah, you can say that. But one thing I know, that's a guest. You invite him to your show, right? Whatever you want to say, yeah, he likes he's an asshole, you know. He says a lot of, you know, he talks a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's fine, but that's your guest. First, you have to give him that respect as your guest, first of all. So whatever he says, just take it. And if you don't like it, man, you don't have to go all crazy and, you know, be emotional about, you know, this is just games. We're just fans at the end of the day. So just let it be. But anyway,
all right. Thanks for your feedback on that.
I just say this last thing. Yeah.
All right.
It does look like DLC to me, but that's it. I keep it there.
Okay. So Cozy alluded to it, but she didn't expurgate properly, in my opinion. So let me sit ham solo and gentle on my lap as I explain to you the intricacies of DLC. First off, we need to look at the whole picture here. He says, shut up, man. He says it looks like DLC. So if you look at the context of the situation, this is not a multiplayer game. This is a like story-focused game, okay? So we're looking at maybe 20, 25 hours if the standard runtime. So when you say DLC for a game like that, usually DLC for that style of game, we're talking about 5 hours. 6 if you stretch it out, maybe 12 if it's a Ubisoft game and it's full of just, you know, filler. So when he says it looks like like DLC, people are not just looking at like the animations and stuff. When you say DLC, you're talking about DLC. When you say the animation is cut and paste from the previous game, then we'll say fine, he's talking about the animations. But when you say God of War Ragnarok looks like DLC, you're inferring a whole lot of other information that a lot of people are not going to appreciate, because everyone takes that into consideration when you say DL fucking C. Personally, I wasn't stressed out about it. Okay, I wasn't stressed out about it, but I can understand why people would get pissed that someone that is not, it's not just some random dude who created a profile picture and put it on Twitter. This is a guy that actually contributed to the foundation of the creation of the games that made God of War God of War. Okay, so his opinion matters specifically for this subject matter.
Okay, look, but I have something to combat that exact thought real quick. Why wasn't everybody jumping on Cory's back then when he said this game was supposed to be a DLC, but it was too big? Because he said that.
Right.
But now that David says that, it's insane. Like, riddle me that.
Because, let me finish. Let me tell you what the difference is. David's not involved in the current development cycle of God of War Ragnarok.
Okay.
Cory is.
But answer
Cory
the question
says the game
still.
is DLC. That's what I'm saying. So if Cory says the game is DLC, then it is DLC.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah, but dude, if you know, you know, video game development can start off as one thing and completely morph into something else. Okay, you can start off as a multiplayer game and end up as a single player action adventure. You can start off as a racer and then you can end up having like an open world racing game when what you wanted to do is create something similar to Gran Turismo. So hold on. So to say that because they started off as DLC, whatever it is, we can now say no, this is DLC. It looks like DLC because the people making it said it started off as DLC. Bruv, come on. The car starts off as just the engine.
Okay, but
the car.
Okay, but to combat that, Loke, what I'm saying is he said it was supposed to start off at DLC. We've only seen this tiny little bit. David Jaffe says, "Oh man, that kind of looks like DLC." And this game was supposed to come out at the beginning of this year, maybe last year, if I remember, right?
It was to come out this year.
Okay, but they're still working on it.
When they announced it in 2020,
they're still working on it, and he says that we aren't ready to show you something yet, which means to me that you've made this game look a little bit different than the last time you showed, because a lot of people said the same thing that David said.
No, I believe it's been 2 years. That's why,
bro. That's what I'm. That's all I gotta say for that topic.
All right, before we move on, there's a lot of catching up to do in the chat. You guys type a lot.
Let's ask the chat what they feel about God of War being, whether it's DLC or not. Ask the chat. Maybe they'll let us know what they feel.
Gentle, would you like to host the show? Would you?
Sorry.
Oh Lord, my bad. Logan's getting all sorts of.
Back and you know your place, sir.
All right. Okay. Sir.
Nah. Listen, gentle. I'm just fucking with you, but
I know.
But generally speaking, we like to assume the chat has the intelligence to follow whatever he's talking about and chime in. But
Look, speaking like a pro. Oh, did he just cut out? Yeah, he just cut out. See the internet wasn't even feeling what his bro was saying. Come on. He was like, the internet was like, yo, you need to go to timeout.
Hold on. At Dog Posters, I really like Loke's ceiling.
Bros out.
It's a beautiful ceiling.
Stank Mom said, "Let him live." Oh man, Loke's internet's still trying to catch up with his brain. He's having a hard time over there in Africa, bro.
Dogpool.
And your side of Africa, I guess, gets a little bit better reception.
Really liked Miles Morales, but it was very short. Wow. Okay. Bushido, I played it like twice. It would be nice to go back. Okay. At Reggie Lee. Hi, Reggie Lee. Welcome to the chat. Bushido, Destiny Overwatch came from a game they started making, then canceled it, but used the assets for both other games. Okay. At Stank More, let him live, Loke.
Facts.
All right. Let's move the fuck on. This one's gonna be fun. This one's gonna be fun. Call of Duty Vanguard adds Snoop Dogg. Season 3 of Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty Vanguard starts later this month on April 27th. Last month, Activision announced that Snoop Dogg would come to Call of Duty Vanguard, Call of Duty Warzone, and Call of Duty Mobile in April 2022. Players can purchase the Tracer Pack, Snoop Dogg Operator Bundle for 2,400 COD points, which equals $20. It also adds 3 legendary weapon prints. The first weapon is the Bong Ripper sniper rifle, a bolt action. Ham, keep it together, bruv. Just keep it together. A bolt action weapon with 10 times telescope sight. Next up is the West Coast Bling assault rifle, which contains 9 pre-configured attachments with a fast fire rate, and it also gives operators better movement speeds. Finally, Snoop Dogg bundle adds in an SMG called the Shiznit, which comes with the unmarked proficiency feature and the on-hand perk. So Ham, if you are laughing your ass off, I'm about to read off just a couple quips that he has in game. I'm gonna do my best Snoop Dogg impression. Chat, please don't laugh. Or just laugh your asses off. That's why you're here. And I quote, homies out the joint, party time. He says this when a support squad mate becomes active. Next is, don't stop, cap him, and shank him. That's when the player becomes cranked in Cranked. I guess that's a game mode. It's a deadlock. This mate's stale like your dreadlock. It's a deadlock. This, okay.
That's trash.
Yeah, it is. And then the next one he says,
off and make me uncomfortable.
I don't give a fuck. The next one is IMS Rizzo for the dip. What? IMS Rizzo for the dip lizzle. The fuck does that even mean? Anyway, he says this when earning an IMS. In the chat, if anyone knows what an IMS is, please expagorate for us. And lastly, he says target covered like a motherfucker. That's when you tag an enemy with the Odin. So yeah, Cozy, you go first.
Made those up because I got like secondhand embarrassment as you were reading them. Golly, that was so bad.
Yeah.
The way I read them, or the actual text.
So both. It was like a combination of both because you were reading them and I was understanding them and I was hearing them as he would sound when he said them, and I was like,
There's a video link. There's a video link with all the audio on YouTube. It's pretty bad.
This is cringe. I don't like to use that word, but I really got secondhand embarrassment. That's all I have to say.
Bushido, fuck you, dog.
Bushido probably thought it was cool because he's old.
No, that's so wrong, man.
Cozy, hold up. Bushido says, I sound like Oh my God. Bushido says, I sound like Black Panther doing a Snoop impression. Oh my goodness. That's
That's
messed
so
up,
wrong,
dog.
man.
That's the first time someone's ever me to shreds in the
That's
chat.
so wrong.
Oh,
That is so
that-
wrong.
that's too funny, dog. You need to stop. You know what? Bushido, I want you next on the show. I want to see if you talk shit like that live. Cozy,
Yes.
go ahead.
Oh, I was
Go
done.
ahead.
That's that. My whole
Okay.
impression was the secondhand embarrassment twice.
Ham, go first. Go next. Sorry.
Man. I don't even know how to follow the question itself. Like, how am I
Right.
supposed to feel about this? This is just
I'm lost.
weird.
I'm lost.
Like,
I'm actually lost.
so you're telling me Snoop Dogg running around the map, constantly getting shot?
Yep, his geriatric ass is running around the map.
He running around the map getting shot. And how the hell are you gonna be able to tag and shoot that dude? That dude's skinny as hell.
He's so skinny,
What the hell are
dog.
you shooting?
How are you gonna shoot? How are you gonna shoot Snoop Dogg? You
That's
know,
like trying to
if
shoot
COD
the
is worried
meat off
about
of
realism.
That's
Like,
like trying to
that's
shoot the
Snoop
meat
Dogg
off of
right
a
there.
drumstick. I'm trying to
Snoop
shoot.
Dogg right
like he got
Meat
he
off a drumstick.
there.
he moving
That's
all
Snoop Dogg.
sorts of
Snoop Dogg.
different
That's
ways.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh
Skinny ass
my
right there.
goodness! Why are you so good at it?
Why are you moving like that? Like, how you gonna
Oh
hit
my
that?
God.
like
All right.
and
You
like, is
foul
there
for
like
that, Ham? You
it-
foul.
and is there some sort of like, there has to be an action button to where he just like hits it a couple times and then you
It
get
does the
lit.
emote.
Yeah, you gotta do an emote and get a little extra
Right.
power up, and like that like calms your sniping, right? You just still you're more still for a longer amount of time after you, and then you look down the scope,
To
right?
be all serious and Ham just ripping Snoopy. Jeez, man.
I'm just saying, like, and then look down the scope, bruh.
All right, so
Yeah.
gentle. Do you think Snoop Dogg is going to save Call of Duty Vanguard? Because the numbers have been the weakest since like 2012 or something, 13.
Well, not necessarily, but you can understand why they did something like that. But look at this modern day multiplayer games or modern day shooter games or battle royale. You know, they bring in skins, they add skins and all that to bring that attraction. But if they feel Snoop Dogg is going to help them, why not? Man? That's their way. Let them do it.
Man, Snoop Dogg gotta have crazy money right now, bro. Because every time I turn around, he's in something.
You know what?
How
When it's
mu-
game related,
How
I
much
don't
did
think
say
he did it for the money though.
I didn't know that you could put Crips in Call of Duty, but we got Crips in Call of Duty now.
Damn.
We got Crips in Call of Duty now.
Damn.
I wonder if you
For
can do the
anyone in
sea
the
walk
chat-
in the game after you
For
win.
anyone in the chat that
Hitting it.
knows what the hell Ham is talking about, I would like to sincerely apologize. Please do not cancel us. We are decent people.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with saying the
moving
word
on.
Crips.
Moving on before Ham nukes the fucking channel. Moving on. Let's catch up with the chat. At Reggie Lee says, not sure why dudes got triggered. Hive Busters is DLC and it looked better than Gears 5.
Facts.
Dude, what you said is factually correct, but God of War Ragnarok is not DLC. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
No,
It
no,
shows
we're
who's
just
triggered.
trolling. We're just trolling. Obviously, it's
Bushido.
not DLC.
Bushido and 7 says God of War is in my top 10, 7 out of 10 all-time games. I'm not mad about an opinion.
Facts. There you go.
Exactly,
That's perfect.
man. Yeah, exactly. 100.
I-
Facts.
Unlike Low.
Stankmore says, remember back when games came out complete? I missed that. Shout out to nostalgia, man. At Bushido says, you sound like Black Panther doing a Snoop impression. I'm gonna get you back for that one.
Bushido.
Bushido says secondhand embarrassment for both. Ham, is there a way to mute Bushido from the chat? Is this getting ridiculous?
Absolutely not.
At Matt Likes Games just comes in saying, "Yo, what up, dog? What up?
Yo.
Aztec Moss, Snoop built like a scarecrow." That's messed up. That's messed up because it's true. And Bushido says Snoop going Ultra Instinct. Okay. Aztec Moore. Yes, Snoop did do something with COD back in the day. I'm forgetting which one specifically, but yeah, this is not the first time he's done this. Bushido says Vanguard is a very good-looking game.
Yep, we lost Cozy. She's back.
Did we?
No,
okay.
She's back.
Bushido says Vanguard is a very good-looking game. That's one thing I have to give them. Matt Likes Games says COD, Crips versus blah. Oh, man, I need to start reading these comments before I say stuff. Because, bro, what the hell, man?
Yo, so try and help him out a little bit. If that's okay.
All right. So we're done with the comments. Let's move swiftly along. Like, let's just drive by this one. Get it? Drive right by it. Sega working on Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio. The gaming giant, guys, Sega is not a gaming giant, but okay. The gaming giant stated that both of these new
I should turn this podcast off right now.
Oh, fuck down.
I ought to turn this podcast off right now.
All right. The gaming giant stated that both of these new games were early in their development stages and could still be cancelled. As stated, both Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi's new entries are set to follow a similar business model to popular live service games like Fortnite. Original composer Hideki, I'm going to butcher this one, Nagnuma, returning to work on Jet Set Radio. How Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi will build online communities is unknown, and any information on that is likely years away. Cozy,
Africa.
what do you think about Sega? Are you Cozy? Eh?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Cozy,
Yeah.
what do you think about Sega working on Crazy Taxi and a new Crazy Taxi and a new Jet Set Radio? Go.
I think it's fantastic. It's about time. I always liked a lot of Sega stuff, but yeah, what have they done other than fantasy stuff?
Yakuza,
3DS
Football
game.
Manager.
Ew. This is America.
Wait, you don't play Yakuza? You've never played any Yakuza game?
Football Manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ham, what do you think about this?
I'm not excited at all. Like,
you want to
anytime a company needs to say Fortnite, I lose interest. Like, anytime they try to use that recipe or use that to, we need our game to be like that. I get it. I get that Fortnite is a big game. It's a big deal. A lot of people love it. That's cool. But I don't like it when companies are very I feel like they're following a trend instead of blazing their own path. I do not like that wording at all. So
only gaming giants blaze trails, Ham.
Not
Tiny
true.
companies follow trends.
Not true.
There is some truth to that. There is some truth to that, and I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, hearing that from Sega kind of hurt because it said that because when I read that article, it said that they're gonna try to make BR games out of Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio, and I'm just like, damn, that's not what I was wanting to hear. I mean, to me, the fix for that for those two games is not in BR, but it kind of reminds me of the way they treated the way EA kind of treated Titanfall or Respawn or whatnot.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
like it's like now they're because did you hear that they're talking about bringing like the soldiers from Titanfall into Apex?
Oof.
And I was just like, bro, that's not the fix everybody was looking for.
No. Give us Titanfall 3 and make sure it's tight. Make sure no one can hack the crap out of it. Just do that.
If it now I say this, if they're gonna do something like that and bring a Titanfall character to Apex, they better be announcing another Titanfall to keep that relevance there.
Man.
Because there ain't no reason to take a franchise like that a lot of people felt didn't get the correct treatment and then put them into another game and then dormant that
There's a reason. There is a reason.
Well, I know that's part of the reason, but like, I mean, that's just gross. I know EA is not the best, but like, stop. like, don't keep stabbing yourself and then asking why you're hurting.
All right. Well, before we move on to Gentle's take on this one, I just wanted to quickly respond to Ed Stankmore when you asked which game Snoop has been in. Besides the one that's coming on now, it's Call of Duty Ghosts. That's the last one that he was on. Also in the chat, Bushido says Vanguard is
Booty cheeks? Raw booty cheeks?
what? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Bushido says, I agree, Sega is washed up. Thank you. Someone here has logic. At Dogpool says Sega is top of the line. Bro, they were top of the line.
You know, and I gotta agree with you on that last statement, Logan. They were top of the line. After this last statement, I'm starting to be like, you know, I love nostalgia. Sega, this new Sega looking funny.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Konami. It's not as bad as Konami,
no,
but it's not what it used to be.
As bad as Konami. That's a bad comparison.
Yeah. Matt Likes Game says EA is hot dog water. Wow.
That's fact.
Someone's got a personal problem with EA.
Yes.
Gentle. Gentle, give us your take on this whole Sega thing. Diarrhea,
okay.
what?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's all like everything. Go ahead, Gentle. Sorry.
When I first saw it about Jet Set Radio Future and Crazy Taxi, I wasn't excited about Crazy Taxi because I haven't played that game. But Jet Set Radio, yes, I played that game. I loved it. That was my introduction to Xbox, OG Xbox back then. I remember that was one of the first ports from Sega Dreamcast to Xbox at the time. I had that game, Jet Set Radio Future and Shenmue 2, the pack in one. So yeah, that game brings a lot of memories, to be honest. But them bringing them back, I would want them to bring it back, use the modern styles and bring it into right now for us as gamers. But I think I read into it a little bit more. I saw somewhere they want to experiment with NFTs and all that into the game. I don't know if you mentioned that, Luke, but
I did not.
You did not, but I saw something like that. They want to experiment with NFTs.
I think Gentle is campaigning to host the show, guys.
Oh, come on.
I feel threatened right now. Like, let me check my contract.
We go jump him. I'll jump him for you.
Yo, look, wait. Look at the chat. The chat is buzzing right now. Buzzing. This is good.
Can you finish your points? Your points?
So, to my point, them experiment with NFTs. Look, to be honest, for me, something I don't understand. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. Maybe because I don't understand it yet, or it's kind of confusing for me. That just put my excitement back a little bit when they talked about it. So what I'll just say for now is just wait and see when it comes to that. But I'm excited for Jet Set Radio Future, to be honest. That's it.
Okay. In the chat, Ed Dogpool says EA is doing fine. They got Battlefield. That game's so fun. Dude,
Dogpool out here trolling, bro. He's saying all the worst shit.
Bro, this dude needs to chill, man. Okay. Moving on. This one's either gonna be funny or it's gonna be triggering for American friends. Bomb disposal unit called in over a damaged PlayStation. The TSA mistook it for a bomb on Sunday, April the 17th. So the PlayStation was unrecognizable to the employees of Boston Logan International Airport. According to a statement by Massachusetts State Police spokesman Dave, I'm going to butcher this one as well, Procopio, the console's external features were mostly fine, but in the X-ray, its internal issues caused concern. In November 2021, a huge amount of counterfeit Pokemon cards were seized at a Chinese airport heading to Europe. So it's not the first time this has happened. Ham, what do you think about this PlayStation causing the entire airport was evacuated for the bomb squad?
I think it's hilarious. It just shows you
what?
I thought it was hilarious. It just shows you how banging PlayStation is right now. They are literally scaring people, keeping them up at night, afraid for their lives, because they are just so threatening in the world right now. PlayStation Nation, stand up. This is your time. The bomb has been planted.
Okay, on that note, we'll move on to Cozy. Cozy, give us your take on this one, please. This is getting out of hand.
I mean, the
PS5
real question is, did the person get to keep the PS5, or was it really just an elaborate scheme to confiscate the PS5 from the person?
We don't have that information. No one was arrested, so we don't know. We don't know. It's an ongoing investigation.
But yeah, exactly. They gotta keep that evidence.
We're gonna need this for investigation. We'll have it back to you guys in a little bit.
You guys think a PlayStation would need all of that just for someone to get a hold of a PlayStation? That's wild.
That sounds like actually a great movie, idea, heist.
Okay, gentle, give it a go, bruv.
Man, I have nothing to say about this, man. I just
Yobi in the chat. Going back to the chat, Yobi says, "Man said Sega isn't a gaming giant. You gotta stop sleeping on rocks. It's bad for the neck, bruv." As you can see, my neck is fine. And stop making fun of my pillow. Stop making fun of my pillow, okay?
Lord.
Ed Stankmore says, Dogpool Battlefield ain't too good of a spot right now. Okay, moving on. Okay. Matt likes games. Battlefield 2042 really is what modern games should aspire to. Oh no! Oh man, I even
we should all follow the developer's vision on that one, right, Matt?
Oh,
it was clear as day, and it was hot on release.
Okay. Ed Bushido says the TSA was on point. I feel so much safer now. Yo, PlayStations are scary.
Lord. Come on.
That is crazy. Oh, you guys are wild. Let's move on to the next one before this explodes in our face. World of Warcraft.
Greatness.
World of Warcraft. Ham. Keep it together. World of Warcraft console version not in the works. Activision Blizzard recently unveiled the upcoming World of Warcraft expansion named Dragonflight, rumors started to spread when gameplay controls were implemented into the game with World of Warcraft Shadowlands Alpha. But despite some controller support, the game won't be moved to console hardware. While speaking to IGN, World of Warcraft director, I'm gonna butcher this one, Ion Hazikostas shut down the rumors when asked if the MMO would make the jump to gaming consoles in the near future. Hazikostas spoke candidly about the future of World of Warcraft by stating the game is designed from the ground up for PC. Another problem with playing World of Warcraft on consoles is the MMO's reliance on add-ons to customize the experience for each player, which Hazikostas speaks to. Although add-ons exist for some console games, such as Fallout 4 and Skyrim, there may be add-on related issues according to Hazikostas. And I quote, I think we've just been looking at the ways in which add-ons have at times felt increasingly required.
Yeah.
Ed Gentle, go first.
Well, come on. You know, this thing about
you sound like
what-
you're trying to get time or something. Can I move on to the next panelist?
Time.
All right, Ham, go first. Ham, go first.
Let him go.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. It's always been on PC. I don't think a lot of console players are, gonna lose their minds about this specific one.
Right.
It's been so successful on PC for the longest time, and they actually dropped for quite some time, and a lot of their players ended up going to Final Fantasy for a little bit, if I remember correct.
Yeah.
But I think they just want to be where people know where they are, and they don't really want to deal with all this extra hardware and trying to support this and that. I don't have any problem with them shutting it down until they actually know what they're doing and they have something to display to us. I feel like that might have been partially what it was, is like, we're working on it right now, but we don't really want to tell anybody, or we just flat out don't want to do it. And I feel like that was probably the best answer that he could have given, whether it was one side or the other. Like,
okay,
why would you want to
Cozy,
reveal that you're doing that when you don't have it all figured out quite yet? Or why would you want to say,
like false expectations?
Yeah, or why would you even want to do that at all if you're so successful, as he kind of seems like he's trying to say? We don't need it.
Yeah. All right, Cozy, go.
I guess it's like hard for me to say anything because this is like something that I absolutely don't care about. Absolutely. At all. It'd be like,
Can I say something?
If you ask me about football, something about like, football. Yeah, football.
Can I say something about it?
How many championships did Tom Brady have?
Did he have 7?
A lot. 14?
Christ.
Is it
Go
7
ahead,
or
Jensen.
5? I don't remember.
Was that right?
Seven.
I just doubled it.
All right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Gentle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go.
Okay. About the World of Warcraft, possibly, or people talking about it coming to console. Right. I always thought it was for PC. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't work on console, but look. Okay, let me ask you, Loke. What did you feel about Football Manager coming to the consoles or playing? What's your experience like playing Football Manager on consoles?
I was excited to play it. I was excited to play it on my console, but then I figured out that the add-ons weren't possible. So you know the issue about like the copyright issues with badges and the competitions.
Yeah,
and all that.
that's
So
been there. That's been there.
on PC, I've already got my database. So as soon as I get the new Football Manager, I just reset the interface, and it's all there. On the console, there's really no way to do it. So I tried playing. I think I got through to like 4 seasons with Man United with the base logos, and it's I think it's like half the game. If you
Right.
don't have those, are you really playing Football Manager? So based on that, I can see why it would be difficult to put World of Warcraft on console, because then they would be forced to be like, yo, you can play World of Warcraft on console, but no add-ons. You have
I
to
feel
play
like if they, I'm sorry, continue.
vanilla WoW from start to finish, and not everyone likes to play vanilla WoW. So that's
Okay.
why I think a lot of people wouldn't be interested.
What I'm trying to get at, it's just like the experience in general. Like, come on, you know how you can. There are mods for PC, and you won't be able to do that for consoles. Maybe, I don't know.
They got them in Skyrim.
Oh, you got it in Skyrim?
Oh yeah, you got all sorts of mods. I mean, that's kind of Bethesda's bread and butter, though. Bethesda loves to let other people work on their games.
No, and also it was built to be modded for the console.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, okay. Other than that, I mean, look, we're used to World of Warcraft on PCs, and people enjoy it on PCs. So I don't see any reason why they should bring it to consoles. I as a console player, I'm not asking for it. I don't know who's asking for it. So
you know what would answer that question is a console version of that game. See how big it gets, and then make a new World of Warcraft down the line where you implement console and PC down the line. I feel like that would be a great way to test it, but that's a lot of money to put on the line just to test.
Okay. If you look at it, that's true.
All right, so
something for the console peasant. They don't deserve that game.
They don't deserve.
It's usually about halfway through the show when Cozy catches fire. So, with that in mind, the next subject is very Cozy centric.
Oh, Animal Crossing?
Rune Factory 5. Cozy, please give us 3 great things about Rune Factory 5 and 3 bad things about Rune Factory 5. Go.
Okay, so the first, I can actually list off the bad things, so it's easier. The game does not have as much polish as I would like. It seems a little more compared to like the 3DS version. Of course, it's better, but you know, I played that version also on the Switch, and it's not much worse for how long. The last game was like 2012 or 13, so it's not that much better for how much newer it is. I also found the characters a little too cutesy, which is weird because they're always cutesy. Just like a little too on the edge of like, oh, and it just made me feel like it's like, oh, this isn't cutesy in a good way. It's like cutesy in a bad way.
Like childish.
Yeah. Like it's taking cues from modern anime. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, you weebs and your bad taste.
Hey, talk to Ham. Leave me out of this one.
Anyway, I mean, so those were the bad things. The good things are that I have been enjoying it. It's still got the same great farming elements, dungeon crawling, and crafting. I am still not sure who I'm going to romance yet. At this point in the game is a little late usually for me, but yeah.
Are you playing as a guy or as a woman?
As a girl. As a woman.
Okay. So you go and romance the guy.
Yeah, I always thought
you wait around, nothing happens.
I mean, Nothing. It's like a little different. Like, so like I don't like I find most of the guy romance options obnoxious in this game. It's like in
Oh.
typical games like this, I usually find them all equally obnoxious. So I usually don't.
Okay.
Yeah, not like Mass Effect. Although Thane is the best romance there is ever, and you're wrong
No,
if you disagree.
that's just factually incorrect. But
That's
let's not
factually
go
correct.
down that tunnel. Let's not go down that tunnel.
Factually correct. Factually correct.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a Rune Factory section. That's gonna happen every month. Next topic, Digimon. Bite me, Ham. Next, the next one is Digimon Survive will release on the 29th of July for PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. My question to all of you guys is Digimon better than Pokemon? Gentle, go first.
No, I ain't going
Who wants
first.
to get
right now.
attacked? Who wants to get attacked? For their incorrect response?
Don't be a coward.
No, don't
Don't
worry.
be a coward.
I'll say something. Don't worry. Just let him go or you.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
Digimon is more fun to watch, but Pokemon is more fun to play. There you go. Yeah.
Digimon is better in one facet to Pokemon? For real?
Yes, it's.
I'm just saying, Digimon's more fun to watch as a show. It's not to me. It wasn't as like super kiddie cheesy as Pokemon was, but when it comes to games, Digimon cannot touch Pokemon. It just is what it is.
Okay, Cozy, go.
It's the only correct answer.
Pokemon. You Nintendo addicted.
No, I was agreeing with Ham. That's the only correct answer.
Oh,
You get
okay.
some edgelords are like Digimon is
thought you were
better
gonna
in
say
every
Pokemon's
single
everything.
way, and they're just wrong. And you get
Call
Pokemon
me
fanatic.
Mr. Loke Edgelord. All right. Digimon is better. They have better storylines. The Digimon talk like regular people, and after battles they return to the original form. It's not like Pokemon where Digimon's better than everything.
And you're wrong, and that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Whatever.
It's like it's that Texas education.
Oh God, Gentle, please give us your take now that everyone's gone out on the limb.
Well,
do you feel safe? Do you feel safe now?
Well, yeah. Thank you for making it so safe for me.
Safe space.
Sorry. Before you go, at Stankmore, we are talking about Digimon Survive. It's a video game releasing on July the 29th for PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. Go ahead, Gentle.
Right. So I haven't played the game or any of the games, whether it be Pokemon or Digimon. But obviously I've watched it. When Pokemon is a little bit like on the kiddie side, but Digimon is like the more mature. So if I was to play any of those games, I would probably enjoy Digimon.
If you had to watch the anime, which anime would you watch, Digimon or Pokemon?
Digimon, of course.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, I watched both, right? But Pokemon, like I said, is on the kiddie side. Like, dialogue is just for kids.
Yeah. At Stankmore says Digimon anime was better. Good take. At MetLikes Games says Digimid survived.
Digimid.
Digimid. Pull yourself together.
That's my bro. Let's go.
You know what, Matt. Okay, moving on to the next subject. I would like to inform the chat. I would like to inform the chat before I tell you what the next subject is. I'd like to inform the chat this was not scheduled. Okay, Ham Solo came on his knees and begged me to put this one in. So
Oh
here
Lord,
goes.
I did not. I did not.
Xbox Series X and S has sold 13.87 million in 17 months compared to 9.92 million for the 360 at the same time after launch. Ham, since you lobbied so vociferously for this one, please give us your thoughts.
You know what's funny is
What?
the Xbox One had better launch games than the Series S
That's
and
true.
X.
Yeah, you just didn't have Game Pass.
But yeah, they didn't have Game Pass. That didn't come until I think like what is it, 2017?
Yep.
And and yeah, so it's hilarious to me that this outsold the 360 era within that, you know, time frame, but we have no games, I guess, right? We have no games, but everybody's buying the console, you know.
What do you mean there's no games? What are you talking about?
But I'm just saying what you hear in the streets, right? Xbox has no games, right?
It doesn't have any games,
right?
We all know all you guys play is sports ball and Fortnite.
Cozy,
What?
I need you to sit down. I need you to take a seat, Cozy, please.
I'm sitting. But Xbox doesn't have any games. Fact.
You know,
and Nintendo has?
Xbox doesn't have a whole lot of their own.
Ham, you're gonna let that slide. Ham, you're gonna let that slide.
What happened? I didn't even hear what happened. What happened?
Gentle says, and Nintendo has games? What?
Who said that?
Gentle.
I didn't say that.
Bro.
Nintendo has games.
Dude, it's the highest selling console on the planet. No one sells games like Nintendo. Dude, I don't even have the Nintendo.
I agree. Yeah, toy game sells. Toy games, yeah.
Toy games. He said toy games.
Wow.
Hey, toys sell.
You're on your own. Yeah. Cozy, you're on your own. I'm out. You're on your own, Cozy. I'm out.
I'm not See, the thing is, Nintendo gamers, we don't care that people think the games are kiddie.
I said it. Toys.
Yeah, we don't care though. Because, you know, kiddie as it is, guess the best-selling
No, you're right. Now, see, I am not even arguing that. I mean, that's even
because they make games that are fun for general audience.
Right. Okay. Anyway, let Ham Solo go. He was.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought, bro.
I don't even know what to say right now.
I lost my train of thought. What were we even talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about Xbox's sales.
Where am I? Ham, where am I?
We're talking about Nintendo has no games.
Oh. What? Oh my God! All right.
Okay. Ham.
This is toxic.
Okay. So, I have one thing to say about this whole Xbox Series X was selling and all this other stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, nobody talking about those sales when Xbox was taking an L. Everyone in the Xbox community, at least the Xbox community that I engage with, was like, yo, sales don't matter. This ain't about nothing. Let's talk about the games. Bro, as soon as this thing popped up by VG charts, and I'm talking like 2 minutes after they posted it, I saw it on my thread like 16 times. Everyone that likes Xbox or prefers Xbox is now like, yo, numbers, man, numbers. Now the shit matters. And for me, it's kind of
not that it matters. Like, it's just y'all asked for it. Here you go. There's the numbers. You're getting it from all directions.
Bro, but you've been saying it for years. I'm just saying, I feel sometimes like I want to unfollow these guys because I'm like, dude, you've been saying for years numbers don't matter, and I agree with you. numbers don't matter unless you have shares in these companies. And now that the numbers favor your box, oh yeah, now the numbers, they mean something. Now they're super important. Don't nobody give a rip about the actual games. For me, it's hard to see. That's my take on this whole thing. Whether they sell 50 million, I don't really care. I only have one, so.
Right.
So Ham Solo, you want to go or I go?
I'm gonna go back on to Loke real quick, and I'm just gonna say,
go.
The thing is, to me personally, is I just think it's funny, specifically because everybody wanted to say, you know, where's the numbers at? Where's the numbers at? Where's the numbers at? Well, of course, well, of course, you're gonna have a bunch of people that didn't care about it be like, all right, well, you asked for it, here they are. Whether you care about it or not are two different things. But yeah, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be excited that your preferred console is doing better than probably a lot of these people's favorite console of all time. So to see those numbers go up, it's more or less of a proud feeling of, yes, well, they're doing successful in this area, whether I care about it or not. Because like you said, I only got one. So it is what it is. I don't have 50 of them and I'm like got stock in the company, or I don't care at the end of the day. But to see that they're making progress, to me, is like what I'm stoked about, because I mean, as I said at the beginning of this conversation, we don't even have really any games out. We have a couple games, but it's mostly third-party games, which most of the world plays. You know, I mean, third-party is what rules gaming in my eyes is third-party. It's not first-party. It's never SIE running the game.
Statistically, third-party dominates the gaming market 90-10.
That's what I'm saying. So it really doesn't matter. And even like, if you're a big PlayStation fan, I mean, PlayStation's selling fine. It's not like they're doing bad. There's just not enough chips around for them to be, you know, on par with Xbox or maybe even surpass. So to me, it just kind of is what it is at the time. And obviously, all these people that say Xbox isn't this or Xbox isn't that, I mean, there's the numbers right there. It's here. And it ain't going anywhere. Yeah. And I'm excited to see what the future has to bring. Especially, I mean, you see what Ninja Theory dropped? I think it was earlier today. It was just a picture.
Screenshot, right?
Yeah, it was just a picture. But I'm just
like, pretty dope.
Right.
Nice.
It's only a screenshot, but
nice.
bruh.
That looked really nice. Okay, so I just want to clear it up. I was pointing out the hypocrisy of the guys that are on the green side. Also, I point out the guys on the blue side. There are a lot of guys that have been capping for PlayStation and their numbers. Now they're talking about but numbers don't really mean that much. Y'all ain't got no games. And I'm like, dog, it's been almost a decade now. You're telling us numbers. And I even saw one guy literally challenge VG charts. And then someone else had the time to go and check this guy's posts. And apparently last year or something, he posted something from VG charts that was positive about PlayStation. And now that they're saying something about Xbox positively, now he's like, yeah, y'all ain't got no access to the numbers. How do we know this is real? And I'm like, bro, come on.
Keep that same energy, right?
Going back to the chat, Ed Stankmore says, yeah, Ham definitely begged for this one on his knees, dog.
Stop.
He begged on his knees.
Oh my God.
Cozy was there. We did a video call and Cozy watched it. Believe that.
Oh my God. Don't believe that. That ain't true.
Yobi says Digimon versus Pokemon. Pokemon winning games, but story-wise, Digimon was always more personal. 100. At MetLike's Games, is it really a console? Yes, it is, buddy. At MetLike's Games says the fact that Xbox Series X is outperforming the 360 is something that's really good for Xbox. I don't care about what it does relative to PS or Nintendo. Yes, because we all know Nintendo's number one, and everyone else fighting for second place.
That's true. Yeah. At the end of the day,
Ed Stankmore says they can sell as much as they want. They still, oh, dog. That's not funny.
Oh man, steak. Oh, I love it. It's fun.
No.
Wait, I want to
What are you
point out
talking
something
about?
real quick. I want to point
Go
out
ahead,
something real
Gento.
quick.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
okay,
Go ahead.
yeah. I would say I'm not even talking about last year, 2021. I'm talking about like from January till now. Yes,
Yes.
it's been dry. It's been dry for Xbox, when it comes to first party games. But why is the sales still going up? That's my question. I know, yeah, on
Game Pass.
PlayStation side. No.
Xbox Game Pass.
Right. I'm not saying, but why is the sales of console going up? It's going up without no games, right?
There are games to play, just not
What are we
exclusive.
talking? Okay,
No,
guys.
no.
I
Hear me out.
Ham,
Hear
I
me
promised
out.
myself. No.
Hear me out.
Stop right there. Ham, I promised
Right.
myself I would never address this. I would never talk about this. But fuck it, let's do it today. You have the time. You're not going anywhere, guys. This whole it has no games. That's some bullshit. Okay.
Now it's some bullshit.
It's something. No, seriously, dude. I'm not even. My God, guys. Every game on the planet has at least 10 games just sitting to get completed.
I feel like you're reading a little too far into it, bud.
Dude, I'm just saying there's no console in existence that has no games.
But everybody knows that. What we're saying is...
say the full statement. Wait, hold on. This one's for all the console warriors. Just fucking clip this. If someone can clip it and share it, please do it. Just say this console or X console has no first-party games. All right? English.
Oh my God.
Words. Use them.
Look, acting like a classroom teacher that everybody want to smack.
I'm just saying the statement is incorrect. All I'm saying is the statement is incorrect. I got air conditioning, dude.
Lord.
I can't. Ed Stankmore said you're gonna get low suit sweaty, dude. Air conditioning, bruv. You need to move to Texas, bruv. Get your ass out of Africa.
Right.
Moving on because I'm so done with that. The Xbox. Dude, that was a joke. I don't live in Texas. Okay, go ahead. What's your question?
No. I'm just saying my question didn't get answered, but it's all good. I mean,
what is your question? No. What is your question?
No, you said Game Pass, right? Is driving the console, right?
Yes.
But
yes.
You know when they say that Xbox doesn't have games, I'm not. We
lost him. He cut off. Man,
that's the African internet, man.
Yeah. It happened to Loke already, and now it happened to
Is he
Gentle.
back? Is Gentle back?
No, it says he's muted right now.
Gentle?
There he goes. He's back. Continue, brother.
Guess who's back?
I'm sorry about that.
Your audio is...
right back to where we started.
How can I put this?
It's mid.
No. Your audio is urban.
We can't hear nothing now.
We cannot hear a single word. Use sign language. I bet someone can understand sign language. Just freaking crap it all the way.
Yeah, throwing up sets.
You
don't need to see that.
Dude. You are muted. Okay, we're gonna move on until you sort out your audio issue.
Yep.
The Xbox designer behind achievements and Game Pass has left the building at Microsoft. Cozy, go.
I guess that's good. That's good.
Because
I mean, I don't care because I'm not like an achievement hunter. I only pretty much use them for Microsoft rewards points. Other than that, I'm not really like, oh man, I have to get the achievements. Oh man, I need the achievements. I'm not like that. No.
Is that what every achievement hunter sounds like? Is that what they all sound like?
Yep, that's what they all sound like. Science.
That is messed up. Ham, go. Ham Solo, are
Ham
you
is
there?
Solo Cup.
What's up?
I'm
Wow.
saying the Xbox, the designer behind achievements and
My
Game Pass
daughter was
has left.
yelling. I'm sorry.
All right, the designer behind achievements and Game Pass has left Microsoft. Thoughts?
I mean, it kind of. I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna take it over and continue with it. It's just the person that made it left. It's not the end of the world. It is what it is. Like, not a big deal at all to me.
At all.
So, no, not at all. It's not like, oh man, the guy that made achievements left. Achievements are gonna fall apart now. Like,
You know they're not.
It's over. This is the end of
Maybe
Xbox.
the
This is
reason
the
the
end, bro.
achievements suck so much is because he was the only one doing any sort of work on the achievements, and he for years just
Why is
rolling
he?
away.
Why is it a he? Why? Why is it? It's a
Because
negative thing, and now it's a
because
he.
achievements
Why?
happen. Achievements happened, a while ago,
And
and
no women worked at Xbox in 2007.
2007 is a whole bunch of sexual harassment cases ago.
where are we going with this conversation?
Bro, she's the one who says it's definitely a he. That's all I'm saying. I didn't give
Oh
a
my
gender to
goodness.
this person.
Where is this going?
And
All right.
I've been in computer science classes, and it is a sausage fest.
My lord. My
Um,
lord. Anyways,
Yeah,
right?
that was something. Um, Personally, I agree with Ham. This really is a nothing burger. People leave and join projects every single year. It's not like he's gonna leave with the achievements. All the information is
Maybe he
there.
is.
I
All the
think people
code.
are waiting to hear like he's on PlayStation's trophy team.
That's all we need now. That's all we need now. That's what everyone's waiting for right now.
I mean, what does it matter? Like the trophies. If I'm correct, the trophies that you get on PlayStation are pretty much the same as the achievements that you get on Xbox, right?
Yes, it's just the
So
counting system that's different. On Xbox, you get points. On PlayStation, you get trophies. On Xbox, you can. There's some games that if you get the achievements for them, you actually get Microsoft reward points. On PlayStation, there is no such system as far as I know. So that's the only real difference.
gentle one still working on his gentle mic.
Yeah, I'm like real gentle. Moving on. Uh, a new Star Wars game is in development at Skydance Media, led by the legendary Amy Hennig. For anyone that doesn't know who Amy Hennig is, she was the lead writer, director, producer of the Uncharted games. So very good stock right there. And in addition to this Star Wars game, there's an unannounced narrative-driven action adventure from Marvel that's also in development. So as far as I'm concerned, this is all good news. Ham, what are your thoughts on this one?
All of a sudden, Kate from Gears of War is gonna come out and ruin Luke's day.
Look, considering what Amy Hennig has done with the Uncharted games, I have faith that she's not going to do something that's going to make me want to throw up.
Oh
Okay.
man, no. I think it'll be. It's interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really have a whole lot to say about it because it's a mystery, right?
Yes. All we
So
know is that it's Star Wars based, and Amy Hennig is at the head of it.
I know
But it's
right
a
now
boring
that Star
game.
Wars is killing it right now, and it seems like there's just an endless amount of content that just continues to be flooding the consoles and PCs and even phones. So like, or like mobile games and stuff like that. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, Lego Star Wars is big, and you know, I mean, they got KOTOR that's being talked about, and you know,
Yeah.
a ton of shows are talking about it within content creating. Star Wars is on everybody's mind. I mean, hell, I just got done saying I'm playing Jedi Fallen Order, and I'm not even
Yeah.
a Star Wars fan. Like, I just like their games. Not all of them, but there's a lot of really good Star Wars games in the history of, you know, all the Star Wars games that came out. If you want to look back and think of like the Racer that was on 64, that was a fantastic game. There was, you know, excellent games on GameCube for Star Wars. If I remember, I'm trying to remember the one that had like I said, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so I don't know. I think it's like
Battlefront. I think it was Battlefront.
no,
the
it
first
wasn't
one.
Battlefront. Battlefront was, I think, PlayStation
Or it was on Xbox.
and Xbox. Yeah, Battlefront 1 and 2 were super duper fire. What EA did with the last couple of Battlefronts was not my cup of tea compared to the old school Battlefronts back
EA
in the
made
day.
it into an art.
They made what into an art?
I don't know
Battlefront?
about that.
They did. It was an artwork. It was an artwork, and you know how it was an artwork? Because Ham didn't like it. It must have been artful. Science.
No, actually, it was
Science.
terrible. It was actually pretty horrible.
No, but the bottom line of what I'm trying to say is like this is a good time to have a Star Wars game, and to have that kind of mystery and allure behind it is super exciting for anybody that's a fan. And I'm not even a fan, and I want to know what's going on. So whatever.
Okay. Going back to the chat before Cozy gets in on this one, Aztecmo says if it got announced that he went to PlayStation's trophy team, Twitter would go insane. Yeah,
That's
probably
facts.
for like 3 minutes. For like 3 minutes, that dude would be trending. They would find out where he lives, you know, like how he likes his dinner, all types of stuff. Aztecmo also says wish Battlefield 2042 would have been Battlefront 3. Okay. Mr. Too Opinionated says hi. Stopping by to like Cozy is the GOAT.
Yes, I am.
You would say that, wouldn't you, Cozy? Just covered in humility, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cozy, please give us your take on the Star Wars project led by
Not a nerd. Why would I like Star Wars? I
okay.
like Uncharted 2 and Lost Legacy.
The GOAT has spoken. Personally, Ham, you're saying that there's no better time for Star Wars to be on. For me,
the last time it was this big was at the beginning of 360 era.
Okay. Personally, I would like to voice my frustration at the lack of Star Trek games.
Oh,
I think we've had enough of Star Wars for like 10 years.
If we did a Star Trek game, it'd be like super annoying. Everything about it'd be super annoying.
There is a Star Trek game coming out that was shown at
the
Game Awards.
Yeah, but Ham, it's not Ham style. It's too story focused.
But yeah,
it needs guns. It needs guns and active reloads and all this other stuff. I just want to
fly the ship. I just want to fly the ships.
Star Trek space.
Their ships in Star Trek are by far better than any of the ships in Star Wars. Sorry, but I'm not really that sorry.
Facts.
The design of the ships in Star Trek are absolutely insane. I mean, Next Generation was dope with their starship, but my favorite one is the NCC 1864 Reliant. Back with the Khan movie.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. I think my favorite class is the Akira class. And in the new Star Trek movies, half of what annoyed me was that they got lazy and were like, look at this new ship model. And I was like, they totally just flipped an Akira class on the other opposite upside down and were like, look, this is
a new ship.
Yeah, and I was like, that's totally just a flipped upside down
Everyone
figure.
was like, "Oh my god, that is nice." Everyone
And
that knows the ship designs is like, "The fuck? What are you doing?"
I love the Reliant with the bridge up
Wow.
top. I thought it was dope.
Wow.
yeah.
I'm honestly surprised at how much like in depth you guys are with the ships on Star Trek. I honestly expected crickets when I brought Star Trek up. So
Yeah.
this has renewed my faith in my decision to align myself with people like you guys.
I told
Well done, well
myself a
done.
long time. I told you a long time ago that I was a big fan of Star Wars back in the day. Like I played Starfleet
No,
Command when I was a
not
kid.
Star Wars, Star Trek.
Well, I mean,
Star
that's what I'm
Trek.
saying. Star Trek, Starfleet
No,
Command.
you said Star Wars just
Okay,
now. You
I
said Star Wars.
apologize. I meant to say Star Trek. So
Mm.
yeah, I was a big fan of
All
Star
right.
Trek back in the day. I played Starfleet Command. I used to go to the movies. I remember going to the movies. I think it was Star Trek Genesis,
Hmm.
and I hated it.
Okay, so let's get toxic. We're talking about the things that we hate. Since we're talking about the things that we hate, who here loves Star Trek Picard?
You don't like Picard?
Picard.
I don't like Star Trek at all.
There you go. That's his thoughts.
Ham. Okay, fine. Ham and Cozy. Do you guys like Star Trek Picard?
Oh, you're talking about the new show that's out on
Yes.
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 What is it out on Hulu or
Paramount Plus, the
Paramount
worst
Plus?
subscription
Oh, right.
service ever.
Yeah, the mid
Hey,
subscription service.
Halo's on Paramount. Halo's
Yeah.
on Paramount.
Halo is carrying
Star Trek
Paramount
mid.
Plus.
Yeah, Halo is carrying
Yes.
Paramount Plus, and
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
not the
Yes.
best show in the world, but it's dope enough for me to
What?
continue to watch it. It's not
What?
I'm
Halo
not gonna
deserves
lie
an
and say,
Oscar, an
it-
Emmy. Like
Halo is a dope
if you're
show. I
saying
enjoy
you
it.
said that, I'll come
I'm
and
not gonna
smack
lie
you like
though.
Will Smith.
I'm
I
not gonna
actually
Go ahead.
wish it was on like Peacock, because Peacock I see improving. Like
Right.
Peacock used to be
Yeah,
trash
it's
too,
getting
and
better.
then they're like, oh, now we've got decent shows, but Paramount Plus is still like, but why? Like I watched Rocco's Modern Life and Real Monsters.
Wow. Okay, so you really gave it a go. That's impressive. Honestly, Paramount Plus for me, I only thought it was real after Halo came out. That's when I'm like, oh, okay.
AMC Plus is the best subscription I've seen.
The
13.
only
That's
thing there's
13
only two
bucks,
shows
huh?
I like on Paramount Plus, and it's Halo and Bar Rescue. Everything else is just not it for me.
Bar Rescue.
Oh yeah,
Hold
I love
on.
watching John Taffer yell at people. Shut it down.
Okay.
Bar
I'll check it out. Okay. Back to the chat for a minute. Yobi says, I can't wait for Mass Effect TV show. Let's go, Captain Shepard.
I don't want a
Actually,
Mass Effect TV show.
You know why I
with
think
Captain
that would be
Shepard.
problematic? I think it would be problematic because you'd have 50% of the people saying Shepard's a female, 50% of the people saying Shepard's a male. If they made a Mass Effect game, they would have to do something way before Shepard even existed, or way after Shepard died, and then they spoke about Shepard as just Shepard, not he, she, or anything, just like a legend or something.
Yeah, they could
Because-
just focus on another aspect of the world.
Yes,
completely.
yes.
And I think I
Because
would
if they
enjoy that
choose Shepard, it'll be too divisive, in my opinion.
So my opinion is
aspect
also
of-
Anderson, but I only want Keith
Ooh.
David. It has to be Keith David, and if it's not Keith David, you can't do it.
Moving on from this awkward silence, Ed Stankmore says never got into Star Trek. You should, bruv. Just don't watch anything from like Bad Robot moving forward. Everything before that is awesome, but from Bad Robot moving forward, just disregard it. You know the way people just disregard like the last 3 Star Wars movies. Just do
What?
that shit.
Wait, there were 3 Star Wars movies recently?
Exactly. Moving on. Gentle, are you back with us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah!
But you're really far, bruv. You need to fix your audio.
We just probably have to deal with it, man.
Okay, while you're at it, closing out our subjects for the week, as usual, we've got Halo TV show review. and thoughts. So, Ham,
Yeah.
I know you watched episode 5. Go.
No, I haven't. Why are you doing that? You know I didn't watch
What?
it.
I didn't know you didn't watch it.
I told you I still needed to watch episode 5. And me and my lady are supposed to be watching it after this podcast whenever it ends.
Ah. All right, fine. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Cozy obviously did not watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So that's fun. Let's go now to the game predictions and results for next week. Zombie Army 4, Dead War, coming out on Switch on the 26th of April. Ham, what's your prediction? What's your Metacritic prediction for this one?
What game was it again?
Zombie Army 4, Dead War, coming out on Switch.
81.
81. Cozy, what's your Metascore prediction for this one?
42. That's a joke, but yeah. I'll go
42.
Wait, wow.
42.
Yeah.
It's going to be that bad.
No, that was a joke.
What's the score then? 92 or 42?
I just say 92.
Okay, 92.
Oh, I didn't. You're not listening to me. You're making words up.
Okay, what's the score? What's the Metacritic score? Let's go.
I'm going to say 77.
77. Okay. Next game, The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, coming out for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, Switch on the 27th of April. Cozy, what's your prediction for this one? What's going to be the Metacritic score? 89.
Wow.
Ham.
I don't even remember what this game is called anymore. It was so damn long.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. You remember the first person game? The first person game where you're like in an office and then there's like a narrator and it's kind of clever
65.
with the writing. Oh, Cozy definitely got this point. You are crazy. There's no way Stanley Parable is going to be that long.
I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing by the way you're describing it. It sounds like it sucks.
You heathen. Next, we've got Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt coming out for PC and PS5 on the 27th of April. Ham, what's your prediction? What's your Metascore prediction?
77.
77. Is Gentle back with us?
Yeah.
Gentle, are you here? Your audio, is it on?
I am. I asked if you can hear me very well.
Ish, dude, it's really bad.
It's really bad.
Okay, Cozy, what's your score?
81.
81 for Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have, okay, even this one, I don't know what this is. Tasomachi Behind the Light. Obviously, this is only on the Switch and PS4. So, Cozy, what's your prediction for this one? Anytime
71.
now.
I have to think about these things.
The fate of the world relies on it.
Because I am a god.
59.
Ham, go. Come on, Ham, don't meme it.
59.
You mean that shit? Okay.
I'm just going based on how I feel about the name of the title since I don't know what it is.
Lastly, we have Nintendo Switch Sports coming out, obviously, only for the Switch on the 29th of April. Ham, what's your Metascore prediction for this game?
74.
74. Cozy, what's your Metascore prediction for this game? Cozy, you
79.
there? You alive? 79. All right. So this one's going to get a bit weird. Notable tweets. At Nick Marcel says subscription services are nothing but legalized piracy for a monthly fee. Who wants to go first? I don't even want to pick nobody.
Good job, Nick. Good job. You described you described what a lot of different businesses do.
I guess Ham is going first.
Cool. Like, it's piracy, but it's legal because you pay for it, so... What? That has to be... That's just a bad take. That's just a really bad take.
I think this has been a year of bad takes altogether.
We can barely hear you, dude. You're saying
You
what
said
about
this
bad
is a
takes?
year for bad takes altogether. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I have to agree, though.
This one's right up there. This one's like top 5 from the thousands. This is like maybe top 10. Man. Right up there with the doctor doxing himself. Cozy, what do you think about
renting a movie is
tweet?
like owning it, but you don't. Like,
I don't know. It's sort of like, I don't know, these people, they just say whatever and it gets some attention, so that's what they do. But it's like really wild because it's like, no.
It's not
really.
Listen, for me, this is not a dumb take. This is the definition for anyone that has heard the word but wanted an explanation or an example that fits our hobby. This is what an oxymoronic take is. There is no such thing as legalized piracy. Okay? Those two, they just don't fit. I'm sorry, bruv. Legalized and piracy, just no. That's what you call a proper oxymoronic phrase. Well done.
Technically, legalized piracy did exist. I mean,
when? Please educate us.
Navy sometimes were sanctioned to just like rob any ships that came through. That's legalized piracy.
What? So Nick Marcel is actually right. This is legalized piracy?
No.
Because we're robbing Xbox basically by subscribing to them.
We're robbing the poor Xbox. You know, poor Phil. He's gonna have to go live in his mom's basement.
I feel like that definition that Cozy said of legalized piracy is legal for only one side.
I mean, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't legal where they were
for the other side
doing it. So, like, this is a lot different because this is a service giving you something, and then somebody's saying that we're how are we stealing something that they're giving us that we're paying for?
Why don't you think of the poor destitute devs and poor Phil Spencer?
The poor destitute devs.
I bet Microsoft has them chained up in a basement just coding.
Bro.
And to be like, give us our Microsoft Game Pass games. Give us our Game Pass fodder.
In a basement chained up.
They'll release you in 3 months. You know.
The fuck?
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus is just over here like, oh, I'm making money. Make it stop.
No. My game.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy apparently made a killing after people sampled it in Game Pass, and we're robbing devs. This is crazy. It makes no sense.
Stop supporting Game Pass and robbing the devs.
Game Pass is bad for the industry. It's bad for them. It's bad for everything gaming in general. So
it's horrible.
Yeah. Look how it's conditioned you guys. You're all like,
it's the worst thing. It's the worst thing that ever happened to gaming.
Oh my god.
Period.
Can you sound even more ironic? Jeez. Okay. So we're all in agreement that was a bad take. Moving on. Oh, sorry. Let me check the chat real quick. Maybe someone think. Oh, okay. Let's go. IRL stuff. So here's where we discuss some topics that are not directly related to video games, but are worthy of being mentioned. First off, we have Netflix officially announcing that they will start adding commercials.
That
Ham,
I'm
go.
really worried about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Gentle. Go ahead.
I'm really worried about that because it depends on how they put it, but I don't see any like in games. I can see how they can make it not invasive or intrusive, but on Netflix, I can't. I don't know. There's no way. Do they want to put it on the dashboards? The like put ad placements on the dashboards? If that's it, then that's fine. But it's just going to be bad. I mean, they're going to put it in while you're watching movies or while you're watching your TV shows. If you're going to put it in there, then it's just going to be bad. And then that's a way they'll force people to pay for a higher, probably a premium subscription to take away the ads. So it's all bad. It's just a lose thing for the consumers, man. I don't like it.
Okay.
They
It's a
could.
measured take. Cozy, go.
They could just, stop canceling all the good shows and pumping out large quantities of crap. I'm telling you,
Crap being.
a lot of what they have, it's like a lot of really trash. I mean, they have some good shows, but not enough. I canceled my subscription even before they raised the price. I was like, yeah, there's nothing really great here. Like when I think of other services that just have subscription services, like even I mean I guess Hulu improved when they got Disney, but money. But I remember when Hulu was free for, if you were on PC at least, it was free for a long time, and they just have random movies that you could watch. So we're like, oh, this is good. I mean, I feel like, yeah, they just pump out a lot of trash, a lot of stuff that's like feels like not like mid-tier movies, but kind of straight to DVD movie. Straight to DVD now isn't like a problem, but back in the day, they feel like older straight to DVD movies. So she would just be like, "Oh yeah, this is coming in the DVD," like the knockoff.
You
The
know what
bad
I
quality.
think?
Cinderella made by some weird random
Netflix is
country.
trash.
You ready for me to enter the ring yet, Loke?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Em. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm
Knock it
ready
out
to
the
enter
park.
the ring. I'm gonna make it a little messy. So so
As
I look
usual.
at this. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. So I look at this and I'm just like, man, Netflix, you have a real way of making things look really pretty. Like you grew these flowers, right? You nurtured them. You made sure it got enough sunlight, gave it a good amount of water, and then you step on it. And I feel like that's what
Then you
Netflix
pour
is doing.
gasoline. Then you pour gasoline and then light it on fire.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at what they said. Sharing is caring, just like a few years ago, right? About
Right?
passwords and everything. And then now they're talking about charging people that have, their password. Other people
Their
that have their
password,
password.
right? Sharing,
And
sharing of password.
so there's a backpedal right there. And then now we're getting ads in the show, which I mean, you can look at Hulu and be like, Hulu does it, but Hulu came out like that, right? So they didn't set the expectation of no ads like Netflix did when they campaigned for people to get onto their platform. So they were like, we have no commercials. We have no commercials. Now the tone is, we have a little bit of commercials. And it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same at all.
Yeah.
So, like, for me particularly, I'll see how it plays out and kind of go based on that because, I mean, there's other subscription services that I have currently that have commercials, and they don't really bother me that much. They don't get in my way too much. It's only like 10, sometimes 15. The most is like a minute long of just one commercial, and it's usually like at the beginning of the show or at the end of it when I don't care anymore. So like that, but the difference is they didn't, the other platforms didn't say no commercials in my face for years,
And I think
and
it's
then
one of the
say they're
main
gonna put it in.
reasons why I think that's why they have the highest install base and also the highest prices, because everyone expects that at least on Netflix, I'm good. You know, I just have my shows and that's it. Because like Cozy said, we get bombarded by advertisements the whole time. So it's nice when you find something that is like, yo, don't worry, with us, you're good. You're willing to pay extra for that.
All right, but on the pain side of Netflix, which Cozy kind of pretty much said this a little bit, in a way, she didn't say it directly at all, but look how many subscription services there are now. We got Peacock, so The Office is no longer needed on Netflix, which is a big show that a lot of people watch. Parks and Rec, another one. We have, Disney Plus that, took all the Marvel stuff out. Yet, Netflix is upping their price, right? They have less content that's desired, but it's more to pay, which clearly tells me y'all are struggling some way, somehow. You guys don't want to exactly tell everybody, but you're struggling a lot because you just made a price increase. You just started telling people that, hey, y'all can't be sharing without me getting a little bit of a cut. And now you're putting ads in it. You are burning right now at Netflix. Like Netflix is like burning somehow, some way. And I think what they're kind of doing right now, is they are testing to see how far they can push the limit before they really start to lose anything.
Oh, they're really testing it.
They're testing people right now.
Let me debunk your theory, Ham. And I can't believe I'm defending Netflix here, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Look, just because a company is now doing egregious things doesn't mean they're struggling. From my point of view, when a company starts doing that stuff, that's when they feel they have all the leverage in the world. Look at PlayStation.
That's kind of true.
They destroyed the planet with PS2. They obliterated even Nintendo with the PS2. What do? They had their noses up in the air, they were feeling themselves, and they were like, you know what? Just launch the PS3, make it the most expensive. These motherfuckers are gonna pay for that shit. Because they had the leverage. And then they lost the leverage with the PS3 generation. So the PS4, they were more humble. They were like, okay, how do we get all these angry people to get docile? And they gave us the PS4 and all the great games. Xbox, same thing. The 360, the OG generation, they were humble because they were just coming in the game. Got their tails whipped by the PS2. The 360, they were humble. And then they came through. They didn't beat the PS3, but they did very well, extremely well, much better than anyone had predicted at the time. With the Xbox One, they were feeling themselves. And then look what happened. They got arrogant and they gave people a subpar product. My theory is that Netflix is actually not hurting for money. These guys are just complacent. I think that they've got a bottleneck of talent that is now just relaxing on their laurels in terms of evaluation of content and even negotiation. They feel that we are Netflix. You guys should be trying to get your shows on our platform. We're not going to beg you to put your shows on our platform. And because they still have the largest install base, that's why they're doing what they're doing. That's my view on why they're acting the way they're acting.
I see what you're saying, Luke, but the stark difference between what PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and a lot of other companies that got the chest out and you know, they starting to beat their chest and whatnot. They had something to offer on top of you needing this desired service still. So yeah, PS3 may have had a tough road ahead of them, but they still had something new to offer: new games, a new system, new controller, wireless. The Xbox One, although nobody really loved it, they offered the snap feature. They had, you know, games that came out right on launch. They also had a bunch of TV iteration to it. Nintendo, you know, the Wii U, that was it's a handheld console now, and you know, you can hook it up to your home piece to it to put it onto the TV, or you can go on the go with it, which ended up transcending them to what we know as now the Switch. So what I'm saying is the difference between all of these companies is they were giving you something compared to Netflix, where Cozy's like, bro, what do you have for me? When you're raising the prices and you're doing all this other stuff.
I kind of
I'm
agree
feeling
with
the Korean
Ham
movies
Solo.
and series. I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying them.
Go ahead, General.
Oh, okay. I actually agree with Ham Solo like 100% because, yeah, you know, if you're look at these decisions or these things they're doing, you know, increasing the price first of all, then you know, charging the sharing of passwords, and then this, it's all close together. I don't know, you know, if they were just doing like one, then they add content to it. Oh, okay, we're charging you because of this and this. Give us a reason why you're doing all these. But you're all close together. It almost looks like it's a desperate, oh, somebody, we need to do this. We need to do this right now. We need to do this. It's all, you know, it looks desperate to me at the end of the day. Look at the Game Pass now. Although they're not charging anything higher right now, but I'm sure when Activision comes in with their games and everything, and all the first party games, all the first party studios start bringing out games back to back, I'm sure at that time they actually say, oh, let's increase the price. People might not wouldn't complain as opposed to now they like change the price right now. So yeah, Netflix, they're still giving the same content and they're making all these decisions, all these charge you the up in the price and all that. So yeah, I agree with Ham Solo.
Okay, personally, I'm enjoying the Korean movies and series. That's just my take. I'm enjoying the crap out of them. I'm binging all of them, and every week there's a new one. So maybe when I run out of stuff, I'll complain.
But are they? But you can't survive. I mean, yeah, they can survive. Excuse me, but like, you're making it harder for yourself to survive if you're just gonna niche yourself, and then ask everybody for more money and make it less accessible.
I don't know, man. Maybe because I don't spend that much time watching it, right?
Well, that doesn't help them.
Listen. I'm just giving you my opinion on this, right? From my personal experience with the service, the only part that Netflix has a serious shortcoming is anime. They have like a very scant supply of anime, and that's pretty much it as far as I'm concerned. Everything else it's fine. I'm not really stressed about it. Moving on. Did we lose Cozy?
No, I hear you. It's my Discord. It does this stupid thing.
Okay. Sorry, Gentle, you're saying?
Yeah, I said I'll be stressed if they cut into my movie and come up with some commercial, man. What is this?
Yeah, that'd be fucked up. That'd be. I would unsubscribe. Like as soon as I see the first ad, I'm like, yo, I'm done. No, I'm good. So serious. Like I want to watch the whole thing. I don't even care about not even finishing the movie that I'm watching or the series that I'm watching. I don't even care.
What happens if it's just one ad at the beginning?
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, you
Ham.
might as well unsubscribe now because they're doing it.
Right?
Until well, it hasn't happened on my phone. It hasn't happened. I haven't seen it on my phone. I haven't seen it on my laptop. I haven't seen it on the smart TV. I ain't seen nothing until I see it. Me and my wife are the ones who watch it. My boys don't really watch Netflix, but as soon as it happens to one of the two of us, we're done because there's so many others. So we're not really missing out on much if we don't.
Enjoy
If
while
we're
it
not on
lasts.
Netflix.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
So moving on to the second one. This one's going to be pretty quick, I think. The veins in the Snickers bars are back. Cozy,
Are you talking about this?
go.
Cheap chocolate.
Are we talking about
Sorry?
this? Come on.
I don't eat cheap chocolate.
What chocolate do you eat?
My favorite brand is probably Divine. They make a
Okay.
really good dark
Okay.
chocolate.
Ham.
With cherry bits.
Okay. Ham, please tell us what's your take on this one, and also follow-up question: what's your favorite chocolate? Go.
Okay, so talk about something I don't care about. Jeez Louise, this is one of them. I swear you go out of your way to grab a subject that I do not give a damn about, and you're like, I need your answer on it. I'm like, bro, like,
Yes.
you need to find a better question. but yeah, I don't care about
chocolate?
this.
What's your favorite chocolate then?
But my favorite chocolate's probably gonna have to be a Reese's.
Ooh, Reese's Pieces. Nice.
Not
Very
Pieces,
nice.
Reese's. I hate
Oh.
Reese's Pieces. I
love
really
Reese's
don't like
Pieces,
Reese's.
but they have absolutely no chocolate.
I don't like the Reese's Pieces. I just like the regular ass Reese's or a Twix.
Twix?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Gentle.
No.
What's your favorite chocolate? No?
Okay. What you asking?
Clearly, you don't want to say nothing about Snickers bars. So
No, I don't
what's
want
your
to say
favorite
anything.
chocolate then?
My favorite chocolate, right now, is Twix.
Does it change on a daily basis right now?
Yeah.
It
now.
does change though.
It updates.
It's changed now.
Okay.
I used to like the Heath
okay.
ones back in the day, and also the what is it called? What are those
Yeah.
like the
I
white
hear
chocolate
you don't
things?
actually like chocolate. You don't like chocolate. That's all I hear.
Who doesn't like
Okay.
chocolate?
If your favorite chocolate is Twix, you don't like chocolate.
Oh,
yeah,
for
that's
real?
why I quickly moved on
okay.
when he said Twix. So listen, personally, the Snickers thing, it caught my attention because I saw lots of funny memes about the Snickers veins. It was so funny. I laughed my ass off for days. This has been going on since Monday. And yeah, I just thought it would be a funny topic. As for favorite chocolate, my favorite chocolate is Ferrero Rocher. Moving on. Quiz time. I changed up the structure of quiz time, guys. Now it's just true or false. Okay, so pay attention. Or I hope you paid attention. You know, when we're discussing back in the day.
I'm ready to
First
be
off,
wrong. I'm ready for dinner, bro. This is
first off,
stretching.
we've got
I'm hungry.
Gentle. All right, Gentle.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Games like Fortnite will be exempt from in-game ads on Xbox. True or false?
False.
Okay. Our guest leads by 1. Ham, are you ready?
I'm waiting.
PlayStation are also considering putting in-game ads into their games. True or false?
Oh, that's well, the free to play ones.
True or false?
It's true.
Ham has scored 1. Cozy.
Okay.
In-game ads started being implemented in video games in 2010. True or false?
Oh, that's a hard one, man. Damn. Fuck. What the fuck?
True.
Are we allowed to swear on this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, he can't hear
Yeah,
me.
we heard you. Your
Oh.
answer is true, correct?
Yeah.
That's wrong. The first ad was implemented in 1978 in a game called Adventureland.
Oh.
Yeah. Gentle. God of
Yeah.
War won Game of the Year in 2017. True or false?
Shit. 2017. False.
I heard you typing on your keyboard.
Nope.
Relax,
Yeah,
man. I'm joking. Relax.
Look at my hand.
Relax, bro.
Look at my hand.
Relax.
I know
Jesus,
that
someone's
year,
taking this
that
very
year was-
seriously.
I think that year was Witcher 3. I'm just telling you right now. My hand. Look at my hands. Same year was
Taking
Witcher
it
3.
very, very seriously, bro. All right. Ham. Cory Barlog was the lead director of 2007's God of War 2, correct? True or false?
False.
I don't even type that fast.
Sorry?
False.
All right. Ham scores another one. Cozy.
Yeah.
The initial release date of God of War Ragnarok was 2022. True or false?
False.
True, actually.
No, it was 2021.
No, it was 2022.
I thought it was 2021.
It's 2021.
Christ, can one of you guys
the
Google it?
initial release
Can one of you guys please Google it?
Yeah, sure.
The initial release date. The first
All right,
one.
fine. Can you please Google it?
Damn.
Nope, it's 2022. He's right. I thought it was 2021 as well, though.
Thanks, guys, for delaying the show.
Yeah, I thought
Gentle. Thank you
yeah.
for that interruption. Next question's for you. The
Oh my
initial, the Gentle. The next one's for
Yeah.
you. Snoop Dogg will be joining. Oh, sorry. My bad. This is the wrong order. One of Snoop Dogg's quips in the game goes as follows, and I quote: "Target hammered like a motherfucker." True or false?
Shit, false.
Correct. Ham. Snoop Dogg will be joining COD Vanguard in Season 3. True or false?
False.
True. Do you want to Google it?
No, I don't care. Continue.
Cozy.
Yeah.
This one's easy. Players can purchase the Tracer Pack Snoop Dogg Operator Bundle for 2,400 COD points, which equals $25. True or false?
False.
Correct. Cozy
Yeah.
finally scores a point.
You know what? That's why.
Gentle.
Not in
Sega
Snoop Dogg.
confirmed.
Yeah. Know your place.
Okay, Cozy. You got your
Okay.
point. Gentle. Sega confirmed that both Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio could still be cancelled even though they were in early development. True or false?
False.
Actually, it's true.
Oh, okay.
Ham. Both Sega games will be exclusive to Xbox due to the original titles being on the original Xbox launch cycle. True or false?
False.
Ham is officially in the lead.
Ooh.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Both Sega games will be live service titles. True or false?
Uh.
I already gave you a point, so please pick the right answer.
Wait, how am I supposed to pick the right answer if I don't know?
Let me repeat the question. Sega confirmed that both Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio could still be sorry, my bad. Both Sega games will be live service titles. True or false? Come on, Cozy.
True?
Right. Oh, okay. She got it.
Right.
Okay.
What if I got it wrong? What would you do?
I wouldn't put the point. Gentle, the PlayStation that caused a bomb squad to be called at an airport in the US was a PS5. True or false?
True.
False. We actually don't know what PlayStation was at the airport.
No, that's false.
Ham.
It is true. It was a PlayStation 5.
What? According to Game Rant, they haven't released the facts.
I could have swore it was a PS5.
No.
I don't know.
According to Game Rant,
I saw a picture of a PS5. Anyway.
yes. That's what they use to think.
So okay, they just use that. Okay.
To attract the people to the article. Ham,
Wow,
Google
stupid.
Bomb Squad PlayStation.
What?
I'm saying Google Bomb Squad PlayStation. The article should pop up.
Oh, you're telling me to. I thought that was a question. My bad. No.
I want to confirm to you guys that that's the actual answer.
Okay, I'll go on ahead and do that. If you want to go to Cozy real quick.
All right. Cozy, the next question is for you. No arrests have been made regarding the PS bomb case. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy is making a comeback.
I'm good at that.
Gentle. Activision Blizzard have delayed World of Warcraft expansion Dragonflight. True or false?
False.
Correct. You've now.
Nope, you're right, Luke. So he was wrong.
All right. Ham, we're going back to you for your question regarding the airport. Okay. The airport in question was located. The airport in question is called the Boston Logan International Airport. True or false?
True.
Do you want me to repeat the question? Okay, correct. Cozy.
Yeah.
Ian Hazelwood. Ian Hazelwood is the director of World of Warcraft. True or false?
False.
Correct. Hey, Cozy's coming. She's coming. Ham.
What?
World of Warcraft is yet to be published on any video game console. True or false?
That's true.
All right. Ham, you haven't missed one question all night.
I missed one. I missed one early, I thought.
He's on the road.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You did miss one. My bad. I just skipped that one.
I'm low.
Okay. Digimon questions. Gentle. Digimon has more games released but less copies sold than Pokemon. True or false?
Damn. False.
Correct. Ham. Digimon do not speak like regular people. True or false?
False.
Correct.
I had
Cozy,
to reword
Digimon.
the question in my mind because it was like a tricky question.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Cozy, Digimon Survive will release on all 4 major platforms. True or false? Sorry?
True.
Correct. Man, I need to make these harder. Gentle, Microsoft have released the official sales figures of the Xbox Series X. True or false?
False.
Point. Ham, the Xbox Series X outperformed the PlayStation 5 last month according to VG charts. True or false?
True.
Point. Cozy, VG charts has access to internal sales records for all the 4 major platforms. True or false?
False.
Point. Okay. Next week, I'm definitely making these harder. Gentle, PlayStation created trophies in 2007 and Xbox responded by creating achievements. True or false?
This
False.
is easy.
Sorry?
False. False.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, my final answer.
Correct. Ham. Xbox was up for the Nobel Peace Prize for the creation of achievements. True or false?
False.
I was feeling spicy. Whatever.
Yeah,
Cozy,
what the
Yeah.
Cozy, the creator of achievements, has left Xbox. True or false?
True.
How many more
Correct.
we got? We got a lot of questions.
Yeah, man. This is the last round.
Oh.
Gentle, what percentage of Twitter does Elon Musk own?
What? Isn't it a true or false question?
I'm fucking
Not
with
all
you,
of
man.
them.
I'm fucking with you. This is the last round, guys. Focus. Gentle, a new Star Wars game is in development and Amy Hennig is in charge of the project. True or false?
I don't know who the fuck that is. Is that true?
Correct.
Okay.
You're one lucky bugger, man. Ham,
Wow.
Amy Hennig was the creative director and lead writer of all the Uncharted games. True or false?
Of all of them?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say false.
Correct. Cozy.
They're so
Yeah.
spaced apart. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Cozy.
What's my question?
Cozy. There's also an unannounced Marvel multiplayer game currently in development. True or false?
False?
Correct. Gentle's total is 8. Ham Solo's total is 9. Ham Solo wins by 1 point.
He cheated.
Cozy also had 8. How did Ham cheat? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's in his genetic code.
It's in his genetic code. So officially, Cozy, I'm sure Gentle won't care, but you should know, Cozy, you've won 1 quiz. Ham has now won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's because I play with integrity.
you don't Google secretly.
Wow. I'm literally sitting back.
That is some serious low blows. Ed Stankmore is like, yay, quiz time. Well, someone was having fun. That's good. That's good. Guys, this was fun. As usual.
Right.
It was also very fun having our special guest, Mr. Gentle, on the line. Gentle, if you'd like to, if you'd like to plug anything, please feel free. And as soon as Gentle's done, Ham, please take us out.
Yeah, man. yeah, despite the technical difficulties, sorry about that. Yeah, I had fun. I had a blast. You guys were great. If you want to catch me on Twitter, Goat Podcast 007. Same tag name on Instagram. You can find us there.
What about Cash You
Thanks.
Outside?
All right. Don't worry.
Cozy look dead serious about that joint.
Yeah, yeah, serious. A little bit too serious. But anyway, yeah, you guys were great. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the show. And also stay tuned for more episodes of Bull Sitting with me, Cozy, and Loke every Friday, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and then whatever the hell time it is in Africa. I don't know.
2200 hours GMT. Oh, no, 2000 hours GMT.
Okay, cool. But yeah, and also check out the channel for more Behind Them Sticks with me every Tuesday and Thursday. I do that show this next week. I got Mr. Bad Bit and Callie Rex. So this should be a few really good shows next week. And then we'll also, like I said, we'll see you on Friday. Thank you guys for watching and have a good weekend. Peace.